Go ahead with the recap.
Sounds great. We began last session at the dump, halfway through our attack on the facility. When we began the session, we needed to decide if we were going to chase after the infernal machines that just sped away, or if we needed to stay. And it was decided that Tamil and Vin chased after the vehicles, and everyone else stayed. We saw another more war machine get off like the barge at the river Styx, but weren't sure who it belonged to or who was on it. And just bouncing back and forth, like because we was bouncing forth from inside to outside. Um, During that time, Spinch went downstairs and saw the drake eggs in the cages. There was a mad scientist room with a dead angel that was hanging from the ceiling. It sounded so scary. And Lulu went down to help Spinch. Pavel messaged the demons that were upstairs. There was 3 minutes until the explosions were going to go off. And then he also went downstairs to help Spinch. Tamila jumped onto the vehicle and her motorcycle crashed into the wall. Vin, I skipped a line. Vin also got onto the vehicle. The Abishai demon on the vehicle cast darkness and drove it onto the barge. But we were on the barge in darkness. Spinch used food and the spell command on the abominations downstairs, and there were some hobgoblin wizards, I think, that came out and attacked Spinch. Tamil was able to kill the Abishai, and we drove the salvager off the barge and back up towards the dump, with one goblin still alive on it, but knocked out, I believe. Spinch and Pavel continued to fight in the basement. Tamila scooped up the wreck motorcycle into like the claw of the bigger salvager. The other vehicle that had gotten off the barge, there was a baby-faced devil, a bug-like frosty devil, and a large dog-like devil, and they just looked confused. Very confused. They said they were inspectors and seemed very motivated to get the payroll ledger at a minimum. Apparently their lives depended on it. Which was enough to convince Vin to go get the ledger for them. Downstairs, the Drakes went down the tunnel in the basement, and Pavel sent Piggy down the tunnel to chase after the Drakes and just kind of see what was down there. We started setting bombs. I set one downstairs, Pavel set a bomb downstairs, then I set one in the stair at the lower stair, and then Vin went upstairs and to grab the payroll paperwork. Jin set a bomb in the junk pile. And Piggy saw lots of things, including underground prisoners, and something just really interesting downstairs. But Pavel has not shared any of that with the group yet. We're still in initiative, so it's all happening very fast. But we pretty much paused there with the bombs going off in 42 seconds, and Vin having the ledger upstairs, and everyone, I think, motivated to leave the vicinity soon. I did skip over I don't know how I didn't get into my notes, the confrontation with the devil. They 100% turned on us very rudely, and we killed most of their group except for the main devil is running upstairs and is trying to get away. Yeah, that guy.
It's a demon, by the way.
He's demon. Sorry, demon. Yep.
No
He was very rude.
Yeah,
He's very rude. But yeah, so yeah, there was a lot of combat, so my notes are a little choppy. I'm sorry, but that's the gist of it. Where we are right now.
Yeah, for sure. Anyone want to add anything else? Pavel, like maybe what Piggy saw, or
Yeah, Piggy saw when Piggy went down the tunnel. They found like this cave where just a ton of goblins and more hobgoblin wizards were hanging out, and more cages with creatures inside, including more drakes that were in cages, a tiefling that was in a cage, What else did I write down? I don't know if there's, yeah, so more drakes, or one drake, a spine devil, a tiefling in cages. There were skeletons that were like shackled up against the walls. The goblins were all crouching. And when Piggy kind of got close, Piggy had to do this, there was a question of Piggy's alignment. That didn't actually convert into anything because apparently Piggy wasn't the right alignment for something to happen. So I don't think we actually know anything about that. So, but there's crouching goblins and hobgoblins, like maybe like they're prostrating and praying or something. I don't know. But then there was one other creature down there that I don't think I've ever seen before with the art. It kind of looks like a humanoidish fiend, but not like a tiefling, like more weird, um, and a little bit more like I don't know, just like more alien. And then there was a large humanoid shaped construct, and I think I saw like way in the back of the cave that there was like a desk, and maybe a desk, like an office in one corner, and then maybe another section in another corner. But there's a lot down there.
Yeah, for sure. It's a pretty good description. Okay, back to the ground floor. Let's put on the music. Okay, so starting the next round of combat, we have the general who is waiting, and then Tamilla, you're up.
Tamilla is. She's I don't think she knows that her friends are coming. Yeah, I think Tamilla is just going to move over to the bike and wait. She's gonna get on the bike and probably hold her bow, I guess, for if I don't know if anyone attacks an ally, or it feels useful to release the arrow. Yeah.
Sure.
It might be too broad of what I'm holding for, but
We'll keep it on if anyone attacks an ally.
okay.
All right. Okay, so bomb, we have 7 rounds till explosion. He is waiting. So we go upstairs for the Vin next. You have the Ledger. Spinch is fighting the demon on the stairs nearby.
Yeah, I think Vin is gonna just Ledger in hand, kind of. He's just gonna move over to here. This guy looks pretty weak, correct?
Oh yeah, he's extremely weak. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Vin's gonna try to take him out.
Yeah.
We'll try to get him out of the way, I guess. Sorry, I was not prepared. My character sheet's not loading. There we go. All right. So just normal attacks.
Yeah. That's enough. Do you want any flair?
Vin, like, trying to keep the papers in this poorly written envelope, just kind of wildly swings his staff, kind of offhandedly at this guy and smacks his head into the wall as he tumbles down the stairs. And I'm just gonna look over to Spinch and say, "All right, better go get in the thing. I gotta go set my bomb upstairs."
Okay.
And let's see. So that was 30 feet of movement to get to there.
Mm-hmm.
I will use my remaining 15 feet, I guess,
to go
up to the mysterious 3rd floor that no one knows about.
Nobody's been here yet. Okay, so let me pop you where you're gonna be. Sorry. These guys are no longer here.
Oh, I was about to say, I was like,
Yeah,
oh boy,
sorry.
this got real bad real quickly.
You just see the aftermath of them. It seems like there's a big fight here. There's knocked over food and drinks and some coins on the table from games they were playing.
Okay. And it looks okay. Great. We'll discuss it more as we
Mhm.
set bombs.
Yeah. Just for other people to see, I'll put you
Oh
over
yeah, I'm
here.
sorry. There are a bunch of books everywhere too. It
Oh
looks
yeah.
like.
This is the one that used to be a library. Okay. All right. So next up is the dog guy, which I believe is dead, so we can get rid of him. Okay. So then it's Jing. So she set her bomb. And then she is going to go to the scavenger over here and the hold with Shadow and the goblins. And just keep an eye on the goblins again. Okay. Then in the caverns, underneath, the drakes move. And they will dash, so they actually move 100 feet this direction. Which Piggy sees to be like a cave opening in that direction. Like it's a tunnel that leads to the outside. Okay. Spinch is going to... I assume we agree that he's just going to go get on the scavenger.
I would hope so.
Okay. So 10, 20 inch, 30. He'll dash and get on. And he will be so exhausted, he will basically pass out inside the scavenger. Lulu will follow Spinch. Hop on the scavenger. This guy is dead. Up next is Pavel.
There we go. Okay, Pavel is going to just look for. Pavel doesn't really want to bomb the storeroom, so he's going to look for another place to bomb. There's a couple of doors here, so he's going to just run up and open a door. So that's 20 feet of movement, object interaction.
You see more warehouse.
Okay. And I will. I'm just going to go into this room, I think, and investigate.
Okay. Yeah, you mean an investigation roll?
There we go.
Wow. Let me pull up this room. You do see some more barrels of that explosive material. You see, which is essentially like a viscous alcohol, like gasoline, that could be turned into bombs. It would be
Wait, so is that more alchemical supplies, or is that more is that like demon ichor?
No, it's more like alchemical supplies. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you see some crates that you recognize were from that merchant, which you haven't found yet. Remember the merchant that went inside?
Yeah.
You realize you never ran into him.
Huh. Interesting. Okay.
And then, but his crates are here, so he dropped them off here. And he didn't leave, so it must be somewhere. And
Oh
then,
no.
what else is in here? Some Infernal War Machine parts, like, for repairs. Materials for repairs.
Okay, well that's movement and action, and that's it. I don't think I got off mute. That's movement and action. That's it for Pavel. Piggy is gonna follow the Drake's dash 60 feet. Thank you. So Piggy goes 30 feet and then dashes 60 feet. To the Drake's. And is you might be muted. Is Piggy still within 100 feet of Pavel?
Oh,
Because that is the range of their communication.
no, at this point he wouldn't be.
Okay. So the last thing Pavel from the last time that he was within, would the cave mouth have been visible?
Yeah, we'll say that would be like the edge of your
Okay.
sight.
So yeah, the last thing that Pavel would have said is like, get outside, follow the Drakes, and then try to come back toward the chateau.
Cool. All right, sorry. And now it's Tamilla's turn.
Oh, cool. So I didn't say that she did this last time, but she has been shouting every 6 seconds. So Tamila will shout 36 seconds as
Nice.
loud as she can. And I think she's going to she's still gonna hold. I think she's really scared though. She's going to drive away from explosions.
Mhm.
And I think she'll shout out to Finn and Pavel, I will leave your ass behind. You don't get here now.
Nice.
Which is not true, but she's very scared. So.
Yeah.
Not so much about Vin. Vin can run, but Pavel's gonna die. He don't get here soon.
Then
That's okay.
you hear the shouts from Tamilla. What would you like to do? Vin, we can't hear you. You're muted.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Vin is going to call her bluff and just say, yeah, I'm coming. And instead, I'm going to take my action to do a check around the room, see if there's anything interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, give me, do you want perception or investigation? What's she looking for?
I'll do perception if I
Okay.
can.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Wow. It's a nice your lucky night.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's pull this up real quick. Just double check I got everything. Okay. You see a finely crafted pair of dice here. You see a handful of soul coins in the middle of the table. You see most of the books here are completely trashed, but they all seem to be related to magic, pacts, devils, Avernus. So, but they're all damaged in some way or another.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything else is of no value, but kind of what you see in the picture.
Okay. I think for right now, Vin is just going to make his way over to the pile of coins on the table.
Mm-hmm.
If you would allow this as an object interaction, just to kind of hold open his shirt and just scoop the pile into it.
Okay. Yeah.
Vin will do that for right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be his turn.
All right. Jing will continue to hold her action. The drakes make it outside. and they just are like fully sprinting away from this place. And then Spinch is taking a quick nap, power nap. And then we're back to Pavel.
Okay, Pavel is going to go ahead and take out the last bomb and set it up. Use his action to set it up right next to the alchemical supplies for an extra big boom. And they'll set it for 36 seconds, so it goes off at the same time as the other two. And do I have an object interaction left? I think I used it to take out the bomb.
We ruled the bomb as all one action, so taking it out and setting it is all one action. Yeah.
Did Pavel use his object interaction to pull up his shirt and pile all the War Machine parts into his shirt so he can hold them?
I don't know how much you could fit in a Pavel shirt, but yes, you can.
he's got very baggy robes.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, he's got he's wearing the robe of mini pouches or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then Pavel's gonna start to make his way out, but actually just stop at the other door here. That'll be Pavel's turn, and Piggy goes outside with the drakes and sees what way they're going.
Yeah. The drakes seem to be going the wrong way. So Piggy would try and fly up, I imagine, and try and find where you guys were.
Yeah, he's coming to the chateau.
Yeah. So he'll fly up. He'll be able to see kind of the ridge where the chateau is probably. And on his next turn, he could probably start heading that way.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Cool. Tamila.
Just imagining Piggy getting caught in the explosion, poor guy. No. Sorry. Phil is going to shout, 30 seconds! And then, Pavel, that means right now! I think that, and yeah. Yeah, she's angsty. And then I'm gonna tell Jin to get into the driver's seat.
Nice.
Of the scavenger.
Okay, she'll do that on her turn. Okay, it's Vin's turn.
Vin hears that Tamila is still upset, just worried about something. He's like, all right, fine. And he will take his action to set his bomb for the proper amount of time to go off with the others.
The books!
Yep.
I knew that was going to happen, but Vin doesn't care.
Lots of kindling here.
And then, if you would allow, since that was all one thing as well, as an object interaction, can I grab one of the books? I'll just walk over here. I'll grab one of the books that seems to be talking about packs in some way.
Okay.
And stick it kind of underneath of my file I have.
Yeah. You are juggling a lot. I would say you're down a hand for while you're doing all this. Yeah. All right.
He's dexterous. He's dexterous. He's got it.
Yeah. All right. And then any movement? Any additional movement you got?
I think for right now he's gonna stay there. He's got time. He's fine.
Poor Tamila. Okay, Jing hops into the driver's seat. And she'll just kind of start turning on the car. The drakes are running away. Spinch is sleeping. Okay, Pavel.
Right, Pavel opens the door, object interaction, looks inside, takes a step inside, and doesn't find the merchant, so I don't know where that guy is. Maybe he's up the other stairs. Oh well. We're not gonna find out. Pavel runs and action dashes to jump into the machine.
There you go. Are you taking any specific spot? There's the grabber, and I think there's harpoon flingers.
I'll take a harpoon flinger, sure.
Yeah, there you go.
The grabber has the other
the motorcycle.
Motorcycle.
Yeah.
Devil's Ride.
Yep. Correct. Okay. Tamila. Oh, did you want to do a thing with Piggy? Piggy, I guess, is moving towards the house. Yeah. With this dash, Piggy would be in range again.
Okay. So I'll just Piggy's just gonna download everything into Pavel's brain.
Yeah. So Piggy saw where oh my gosh, Clonk. Oh no, we have Chugga Chugga, right? Chugga Chugga is with your Maggie. Is right near where the cave exit is.
Oh, perfect.
Yep.
Okay, that's really good.
Yep. And then, other than that, Piggy sees no other vehicles on the way or anything dangerous, but kind of sees that overview outer map that you've seen before.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, Tamila.
No, all good. 24 seconds! and oh gosh, I think she's gonna say, I don't know if Jin's turn order is before or after Vin's, but I think Vin is fast enough to catch up. I'm debating telling Jin to just go. I'm worried about like how big this explosion is going to be, and that we won't have enough distance to get out of the range.
I don't think it's gonna be that big.
You found gasoline. Y'all found gasoline. Didn't know what the fuck it was.
Also, you set a bomb near the gasoline specifically to make the explosion bigger.
Yeah, still, I don't think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be contained to the chateau. I think.
All right, well, an abundance of caution, I think she's going to shout up to Vin and say, Vin, you're on foot catching up. And I'm going to tell Jin to get going.
All right.
And head out on her turn.
Okay, sounds good. All right, I already adjusted the bomb number. It is Vin before Jing, so okay. Vin, what do you do?
Vin will go back to that room very briefly. Hear Tamila yelling more and just give a very heavy sign. Fine. And before he goes, he's still going to use his one object interaction to grab one of the ruined magic books for Pavel.
There you go.
Then he will. I'm going to say, at this point, I've got a lot of stuff. So I'm going to spend a key point to do my dash action, or dash bonus action dash. But instead of taking my full movement, I'm probably going to only take part of that. Whatever you think is fair. Normally it would be 135. I was thinking probably closer to 70 or something like that. Like half of the speed, basically.
I don't think you have to be half speed. We could do 100.
Okay, yeah, that works then. Yeah, so 35 will get me down the first flight of stairs.
Okay. And then you go. I guess you could hop down. So
I got coins in a loose shirt.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I think
so
Vin is just taking the stairs carefully, unfortunately.
So you could do that. So another 20. So that's 50.
Yep.
And
okay,
then
50.
Do I still have it? Okay. Oh, so you come.
Yep, that's up top.
Oh, I'm on the wrong level. Whoops.
You're on the right one.
Oh,
right?
My weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. You should be here.
Well, maybe you are, but yeah.
Okay. So that was 20. We're at 50. All right. So That's
So
70.
25 to the door there.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
can
you can hop
I
on.
wouldn't go right into the car though. I would go I have to give the file to them.
Oh,
So
yeah. So
5,
there.
10, 15, 20 right to there, I guess. And I would
Yeah.
get ready. I'm just gonna wait for a second. I am here, but I don't have
Uh-huh.
another action or object interaction to hand over the file.
Okay.
So I'm just like, I got the file. I would suggest leaving. Maybe the yelling gave it away. I wrote to Camilla.
So he was holding his action for the file. So he will take the file. And the other guy was holding his action to drive out of here. I think they can squeeze. I think there's a rule on squeezing, but I don't know if they can squeeze. How many? This is 4
I feel
wide.
like if Camilla sees Vin, she might just go. Like, held action, just go.
Yeah, if Tamila is there, then yeah, they could squeeze through there at half and then get out. So they are outside. Oh. I'm gonna put them over here for now. Okay. All right. Jing's gonna yell it down to Vin and just say, I'm going now, is that okay?
Yeah, I could probably catch up with the books.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
Pavel
right.
sees that Vin is clearly carrying 2 books, at least 2 books in his hands right now, and a shirt full of coins.
Yeah. She will go half speed, so you can catch up. Or she won't dash the car. How about that? So you can catch up.
Which is, what, 100?
Yeah, 100,
How
yeah,
fast-
so...
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, so Vin can probably catch up.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yep. Okay. Alright, so we can kind of go out of combat here to talk about what happens. Because I assume everyone's just leaving now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot a flare here in a minute, but yeah.
All right. Okay, so as you're leaving, you all get these guys go back to their barge that they came in on, and then you all with the scavenger and your devil's ride and everything will let's put everyone there you go.
Hey, not even a thank
They're
you
like
or
4
anything
little
for
dog-
saving their lives, huh?
Not
just
Are there 4 little
just the
doggies that
paperwork
are
and out.
about to blow up?
Yeah, the doggies seem to be still waiting for their owner.
Can I like try to persuade them to leave? Like one action.
Yeah.
Like animal handling, try to like
It's the Futurama episode.
oh, that's bad. It should not have been an advantage. It should have been normal. That's a 6. I don't know what hit double. Yeah.
No, they seem loyal to their owner. They were told to stay, so they stay.
They're like hellhounds, right? They're like evil
Yeah,
dogs.
they're hellhounds. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not
Yeah, but are they good boys?
They're
probably
loyal.
Are. They probably are.
Yeah. But as
So
you guys drive away, Vin runs and dashes and catches up to the scavenger and hops into the hold. And the entire chateau explodes, and you hear screams and barking and whining as this whole area. Hang on, I forgot to do. I wanted to do. Where's the measurement? And I can do a circle. Yeah. Okay. So this whole area is blast zone now. There's debris from the house. It all kind of like caved in into itself. So it could be scavenged, but for the most part, nothing that was in there would have survived. The doggies didn't make it. The fence is all busted up. And yeah, you've successfully completed your mission. As you escape now, you see Chuka on his way. after hearing the explosion, and you're able to meet
Do
up
I-
with him. Good.
Do I have to use my flare to meet up with Cheka, or do I still have my flare?
You still have your flare because he saw the explosion. Yep.
Cool. He knew what that meant.
Yeah, he thought that was a signal. Yeah. So, what would you like to do now?
I
Pull
know
over.
Tamila's on a. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I know that Tamila's on a separate ride, but I'll be like, I got presents.
That's fantastic. There's a thing underneath the chateau, and there's a cave up ahead, and more like experiments happening. I think, and a big thing. I want to figure out what that was. But I mean, I think there's more to do here if we want to. And like a person to save, probably there was a tiefling down there. Anyway, and as Pavel is like talking, he's really kind of like energetic and running on adrenaline. But he looks as like we finally get out of the fight, and like he looks kind of fucked up. His eyes are inflamed. There's like blood that is dripped out of his ear and like dried on his jaw. There's a little bit of like vomit at his mouth. He looks very, very pale as he's just going on.
Vin will ignore all of that and we'll just be like,
Yeah.
here's the book, and just shove a book into his
Amazing!
arms.
There's a book. And like Pavel like drops his shirt and all the parts go scattering. He's like, this is perfect.
Jamila, I got you a book too. I'll just wave the book around.
Did we pull over? Are we like?
Yeah, we're
all
stopped
three?
right now with all the vehicles. Yeah.
Tamil will happily take the book. What kind of book did Finn get for Tamil?
I grabbed one on PAX. It's not full, but it was on like devil PAX, I would imagine, in some way.
Yeah, it's a damaged
Cool.
book on PAX. Yeah.
And I think I got the damaged book on music, or not music, magic
Yes.
for Pavel.
Mm-hmm.
And then how many? I guess I'll dump all the coins into the bag of holding as well, if the almost sleeping Spinch can help. So what? How many coins did I end up just like scooping in with that?
Yes. Let's roll. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Oh, D20. All right. 9.
There you go.
All right. 9 soul coins in the bag.
I'm over carrying capacity. I'm putting Rhea's insignia and journal in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to copy over the car.
Vin also does not look fantastic.
And
But
Spinch
Vin
is really
always
bad.
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vin. I mean, Vin always kind of looks like this, but like, I guess Vin's at like technically a quarter health, but really about a third of his health normally for what Vin is. And is definitely completely out of key at this point. So he definitely would love a short rest, at least before we go into the other murder cave.
Let's maybe go back to where we were hiding the Maggie and like just hunker down for a little bit and plan.
Sure. Yeah.
Mhm.
We have also a bunch of goblins. Let's grab the goblins.
Oh yeah, what are we gonna? Do you want these goblins, Finn? Like, are these yours now?
What?
Goblins that we saved.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm not really a slavery person, really. I was just more thinking we should probably try to save as many people as possible. And, I feel like we probably got a good amount of people out. Yeah. I don't know what you know what? I'll have a conversation with them, I guess.
Maybe they want to stay.
Maybe they do.
Yeah.
Maybe they could have jobs at the Emporium. They clearly know stuff about scrapping, I guess. I don't know. Let's find out.
Pavel is like looking at the goblins while you guys are talking about them, and just looks like his gears are turning. on them.
Okay.
Terrifying. Sure.
Yeah.
I think we can.
Vin will
use them.
kind of go over to him.
I think I can use them. They look usable.
Pavel,
For
I
what?
don't like that look.
For what? For what, Pavel? What you thinking?
Do you remember? Do you remember Flinnis?
Yeah,
Let's say no.
in Boulder's Gate, right underneath
Yeah.
the bathhouse. Was she working with Iker or something weird?
Yeah, the corpse stamp. She was brilliant doing
stamp.
like research with corpse stamp. I have her spell book. And
I
I
don't
might
think
have
brilliant's
learned
word I'd use, but okay.
I learned
we'll go
a
around this one.
spell from her book, and I think I could use it on the goblins.
How I feel about that, Pavel. I feel like, does your spell just like make them do things, or?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You see, that's the part I don't like about it.
We just have to kill them first, and then we can use it.
Okay, you see, now that's also part of the process I didn't like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We saved them for a reason.
Yes, and this is the reason.
It's not. You know what? You know what? Thibaut's right. I am taking ownership of the goblins. It's only just so Pavel can't.
It's okay if we go back. Maybe there's some corpses that we can pull out of the.
Yeah, I still don't like that as an answer. And I'm gonna go over and talk to the goblins. The couple that are awake, at least.
Already corpses.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are some like crispy dogs over there.
There are.
Yep.
Okay. On that thought, I think they're hunkering down for like a short rest, but you talk to the goblins first. Sorry, then we can plan. You talk to the goblins first, then we'll plan.
Hello?
Hello? Did I must have cut out there for a second. I did not hear anything.
Oh, no, it's all right. They just said hello.
Oh, hi. Hi. I guess you guys didn't explode, so that's the good news.
Thanks.
Welcome. I don't know what to do after this part. Are you what do you guys like what are you guys gonna do now? Do you have any sort of a plan?
Are we free to go?
Debatable. Though I will say, it kind of looks over at Pavel just briefly. I will say, you're in a little bit of danger here, so saying you're free to go may be the best option, but I kind of want to know what you're going to do first.
Well, once Grizik wakes up, then we go back to Kamek.
Okay. So I don't know any of those words. So let's start with Grizik and then work into Kamek.
They point at the guy you knocked out on the from the infernal machine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's Grizik.
All
Kamek
right.
is our town in the Purple City. Our neighborhood.
The Purple City. Okay. Do I know where the Purple City is?
Yeah, you've passed by it in your travels.
Okay.
You never like stopped in, but yeah, you've passed it.
Okay. Oh, all right. I guess. All right then. I guess yeah. You guys are free to go then. You have jobs and everything. Good luck. Don't do anything too bad. I guess. I'm sorry. We're making you do a nice long walk, but yeah.
You have water?
Ooh, do we? Then we'll look. He probably has some water. Probably not a lot. Is that
I think
something
Finch
that
makes
Finch
us
can
water
make with his?
daily.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Finch
can.
just make us water daily.
Yeah, you would just need a water skin to give them,
Oh, okay.
or something,
I-
a container to give them.
oh boy, do I have a container? I don't think I do have a
Containers
water
are
skin.
precious.
Containers are precious. That being said, Vin believes that he could probably make himself a container. So Vin will be like, yeah, sure, I guess I'll give you one. It's fine. He'll give up his water skin, on over.
If you don't
Yep.
already have inspiration, go ahead and take it.
Nice.
They seem to just kind of keep to themselves during your short rest, and once your short rest is over, Grizzlick wakes up.
But before you all go, why were you at the chateau and not at the Purple City today?
We're mechanics. We were working. Can't work there anymore.
So you were just hired by the chateau?
Yeah.
What about the cave underneath the chateau? What's going on down there?
They all look a little nervous. Important stuff for Zariel. Super secret.
It's a secret?
It's a secret.
Okay.
You're smart goblins and know the secret, yeah?
I was supposed to say, can we know the secret?
I don't think you work for Zariel, considering you just blew up her establishment.
I mean, would a person who didn't work for Zariel, he'll start rummaging through his bag. He'll pull out his, I think he's tried this before to varying effects. He'll pull out his, future scroll thing and pull that out and be like, would a person who didn't work for Zariel have this? I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Give a persuasion with advantage for the water skin and that. And
Okay.
yeah, not a high DC. Perfect.
An advantage.
Oh yeah, great,
18.
even better. That's the Rotten Cog Labs, run by hobgoblins. They're studying how to kill good people and celestials.
Okay, that makes sense.
What did he call the lab? Rotten Cog?
Rotten Cog, yeah.
Oh, Rotten Cog. Okay. I definitely heard rat and cog.
And they will say, hobgoblins don't let us regular goblins down there. It's all hobgoblins down there. And there's a big robot.
It could be. That's something.
Why do they need to research how to kill good people? Isn't it the same as killing anyone else?
Well, in case the angels come back to claim Avernus.
So it's just angels that they're trying to figure out.
I ever heard that they killed an angel already. They tested it and it worked.
No, it's impossible to kill angels.
Is it?
I need to do a deception, I think.
Yeah. You saw the dead angel, so yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Let me roll their insight. They're not particularly insightful, so. Yeah, they believe you. They're like, oh.
Yeah, it's impossible. If angels ever do come to Avernus, then they'll just win.
Well, I guess we'll work for them them then. Doesn't really matter.
How did you come to be in Avernus? Were you born here?
I was born here, yeah. There's a big community of us at the Purple City, and this bastard kobolds. I bet you would like Click. They like books too.
Click? Is that what he said?
Click.
Is that the name of the Purple City?
No, that's a goblin. He sells books.
In the Purple City, or?
Yeah, it's called the Fallen Tomes. It's a shop.
All right, let's go to Click, everyone. There's a
No.
bookstore.
Apple. Apple.
We need to finish up some other stuff first. Like, let's say, selling some stuff. I look up over at the poorly put together war rig and motorcycle.
And if you need
I
more
feel like-
containers, there's a general store. You could take us
that would
there
be
with
nice.
you, and then we don't have to walk.
I mean, maybe I guess we could do this, but we need to. We have some things we need to do in a certain order, and I don't think we should take the machines into the Purple City.
Yeah, that's probably a bad idea.
I'm pretty sure the order is underground stuff, then whatever the imp wants us to do, and then back to the. I'm not going to say his name out loud in front of the goblins. To see if he'll fix up the machines for us and give us money for them, or give us money for them.
Mm-hmm.
I think is the order of things.
I do think that does need to be the order, unfortunately.
Can I think about what I saw under, like, in the caves in the Rotten Cog, and I guess I want to figure out, like, what was the robot? What was the fiendish looking humanoid, and did it, like, why were all of the goblins and hobgoblins crouching?
Yeah, give me an Arcana and an investigation.
Okay, and this is like just thinking about it,
Mm-hmm.
from what Piggy told me.
Yeah.
So 19 and 14.
Okay. All right. So you did see a big metal humanoid thing. That was probably the robot. And it did appear to be combat ready. So it could be what they're talking about, some sort of combat machine. And then the machine appeared to be controlled by the humanoid you're thinking of, and that appeared to be a devilish-looking hobgoblin. They seemed to be crouching like they were trying to hide.
Oh, okay.
Does Pavel share that, or is he keeping it
Yeah,
himself?
Pavlo's gonna explain everything that he saw to the group. Try to not let the goblins hear it though. So that's a bit of a mystery.
Do we need to move quickly to go?
Well,
I don't know.
there was a tiefling in there. Was it a golden tiefling?
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
There was a golden tiefling in there.
It's not a
Hear about
traditional.
golden tieflings before from
Yeah.
somebody.
Mm-hmm. Give me a history check.
Can I also roll?
Yeah, anyone in the group can.
I'm searching my notes for golden. Yeah, never mind. Searching my notes.
I think it's
Uh,
like
I think
Asmodeus
it
makes
was.
them or something.
It was.
Does
Let's see here.
Amadeus have golden skin?
No, I think it was the Baal or the guy we
Ogura.
let loose from the Balgura, not the Balrog, the Balgura mentioned that they had golden tiefling, and I think one got taken, maybe.
Yeah, so it was the 3 demons that you guys were trying to figure out who the assassins was. One of their stories was that they knew Zariel because they had found some of her tieflings, which had beautiful golden skin, and returned them to her, and they earned a reward, and they got to actually meet Zariel.
And the tieflings, like, had run away from Zariel.
Yeah, they seemed to be like prisoners to her. So the demon returned escaped prisoners.
There were 3 though, right? Or there's more than one?
It was a group of them, yeah. I don't know how many it was, but yeah.
Feels like we should try to go get this golden tiefling.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to need a rest first, but yeah, we can go down.
I'm also inclined to. I mean, if it's on our way, we might try to recover debris from the explosion for not Volus. Who sold us the bombs?
Eliak.
Eliak. Yeah.
Octopus girl.
Yeah.
And maybe, like, I mean, I might be familiar enough with the tiefling to just message her if we head toward the cave.
Yeah, we can definitely try that. I didn't get close to spelling Eliak right. I definitely think towards the cave that Piggy came out of, right? Not like trying to go through the debris.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think,
And,
Jen? You're being quiet.
I think we shouldn't spend too long between now and our attack on the underwater citadel. So we have a couple days tops.
How far is the underwater citadel from here? How long do we have to go do that?
She'll pull out an approximate map. Oh, that's the wrong map.
Oh, wow.
That's art.
Oh my goodness, this is cool.
Yeah.
That is a cool map.
Yeah. Where's the hex? There we go. Okay. All right. So it would be Plague Shield Point is here. So about.
So it's going to take us probably about a day to get to, as is.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And this
So
is
it
the
might
Purple
be-
City. This is Plague Shield.
Okay, so short rest, go investigate underground, and then hopefully we can go do the imps thing on the way, go down to Plague Shield Point, and just keep the machines with us for a little while. Maybe we can get the mechanics to stay to fix up like our machines and help.
Well, Bella's right here.
I always
If you wanted to sell the machine.
But we haven't done our job yet, have we?
Yeah. You haven't done that
So
yet.
we need to go. Yeah, so we need to go do the imp thing first, and then.
And then Bell, yeah.
Yeah, so Bell's sort of on the way to Plague Shield Point. So if we can get the
works,
imp
though.
thing done, and the citadel or the traveling place is right around the Purple City. Is that correct?
Yes, yeah. You're the Yeah, the caravan's like in that hex there. Yeah.
So we can maybe sell the thing on the way to the city if we're going that way.
Wait, what thing do you want to sell?
Well, we have an extra. We have the bike and we have the other
cars.
thing that we could probably sell there. Yeah, the car.
Okay.
Because we really
I'm
don't
okay
need
selling
the
them.
bike.
I think. Oh.
If you want to keep them, you can. I just feel like we have most of the time we have about 4 people
No,
in
you're
our
right.
party, and having 3 vehicles is a lot.
You're right. You're right. I definitely feel like as much as I would love the bike, it's useless to me if I can't shoot while driving.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And then another thing I guess you should know. Oops, I grabbed the wrong thing. Is the Balacross would tell you like the thing that you need to talk to the Sibriex is around here, around this plane of fire.
Okay, so it's it's almost on the way to Shield Point or Plague Shield Point
that's
anyway.
Plague Shield there.
So there's that.
Okay, so you definitely think finish up here and then go back to the Emporium, then go do
Very
Bell's thing,
briefly.
go do Shield Point, yeah, and just skip by Bell till we have some reason to go back to him.
Well, I was about to say we don't have the thing done, so there's no point in stopping in. He's just gonna be like, "Why are you here?" and then
I agree.
yell at us for not getting our job done right away. Which you may do anyway, but we can wait on that yelling.
Okay. Well, I still think short rest, and then we should recover debris and rescue the golden tiefling are the immediate plan. Then we can rediscuss where to go next. Probably the Emporium.
Yes, that sounds like a good plan.
I'm a little worried that the fight below is going to be tough to accomplish with just a short rest.
How tapped are you?
I've used a lot. I'll be able to get a few slots back on the short rest, but I'm only going to be able to cast a few things probably.
Okay, so how important is it to disrupt this operation, or is our only goal getting the tieflings out?
I'll be back up to full after a short rest. I'm almost certain.
Well, I mean, they're doing interesting research.
Yeah.
It might be worthwhile to come back later and harvest their, get their notes out of. I mean, I have notes already that I can look at and might give us some hints about what's going on. I haven't looked at them yet. Maybe that's how I should use this rest.
Okay.
And I take out the notes from.
Do we care about disrupting this operation? I feel like we should, right there. Researching how to murder angels, that feels like we should, I don't know, stop it.
It definitely sounds like a bad thing. We should stop.
What if at some point we need to kill an angel? It'd be good to know. Maybe this is knowledge that should exist.
We may have to kind of kill an angel, or a somewhat angel thing in the future. So there is that.
Yeah, I definitely feel like we should definitely figure out how they do it. But we should also not let them have that information. I agree we should figure out how it works, but we should also stop it, whatever's going down there. Maybe the chateau collapsed in on it and they're all crushed right now.
It's true. That could have happened as well.
Yeah, I mean, with the explosion, now might be the best time to go after it. I don't know how they're going to react to that.
Probably still in chaos, and they will be in once we finish this rest. I think it's a good plan. I think it's still a good plan. Let's go down there and see what we can do. But if you want to avoid a fight, Pavel, because you're feeling tapped, we can. But let's go sneak and see what we can.
The hobgoblin wizards are very dangerous. They cast big spells, and I'm not going to be able to do too much to deal with them.
Like big
what is
like fireballs and lightning bolts and fly.
Oh, okay. So the big in that way. I thought they were just like long, like they took a long time because they had a lot of words in them.
Did have a lot of words in them.
Okay.
Lulu will
So it's
speak
both.
up. Would it kill me?
Ooh.
Oh, Lulu.
It might.
Maybe.
You might want to stay back.
Okay, I'll stay back. But I
That's
want
okay.
I'm now
Yes.
curious if Lulu was previously immortal. I don't know. Interesting thought.
I can
I'm
help. Go ahead, sorry.
No, I was gonna change topics really quick.
Yeah, no, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast message to Tamila, and I'm gonna ask her. Are you sure you want to let these goblins go? Like, they've seen our camp. They know. I mean, I think we're still disguised, but they kind of have more clues about who we are, and they seem to be aligned with Zerial. Sure, we want to let them go.
I think it might be good to delay them by for as long as we stay here. I'm gonna like are they kind of away from us? Are the goblins like over there?
Yeah, they're away. They're just kind of like tending to the one guy who's knocked out.
Okay. Vin, how would you feel if we commission the goblins to stay and work on the vehicle so that we can get a better price from it in exchange for us giving them a ride tomorrow? Or like in like 12 hours or something?
I think that's a good idea. Yeah, because I mean, in general, and this might change, is to go to the Emporium next. So if we can get more value then, yeah, why not? Let's see if we can get them to do it.
What do
And
you
I'll
think,
walk
Pavel?
over and start talking to
Okay.
them, unless someone else is stopping me.
I'm gonna let Vin go so that I can answer. Pavel says, I really don't see any upside to letting them go. And I'm sorry. I don't see any upside to letting them go. And I mean, killing them, it's useful for me, and it stops them from saying anything to anyone.
We're going to get you some crispy dogs. I'm going to say this in my head. We're going to get you some crispy dogs to be useful to you. And Pavel, I don't think we're so far gone that we need a reason to not kill someone. And they don't know who we are exactly, and I don't know. I feel icky about murdering people that aren't aggressive to us.
Tamila, in time, you will see. You will come to see. It's fine.
This is all
You
in
look
your
like
head,
shit,
sorry.
Pavel. Yeah, you look like shit, Pavel, and I say that out loud.
Jamila, that was very mean. Take that back.
No, I'm just saying, like, you got blood coming out of weird holes.
We all have.
Uh-huh.
Vin looks at himself, who probably has some blood coming out of some weird holes.
Finch will be like, me too.
Yeah. But Vin will walk over to the goblins and say, hey, all right, so we reached an agreement. We are going to go to the Purple City. And we can give you guys a ride.
Okay.
But we have a little bit of exploring to do before we leave. If you guys agree to spend your time fixing up the rigs over there the best you can, we can make a deal and we'll give you a ride to the Purple City.
Can we use those parts the wizard brought back?
That's a good question. And then we'll just yell, Pavel, can they use your parts?
That's what they're for!
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can use the parts.
All right, and then 5 soul coins.
Oh, no, the ride is the payment, unfortunately.
No.
You cut out, what'd you say?
Yeah,
No.
I didn't hear that. No?
No. 5 soul coins.
5 soul coins is a lot.
You'll get so much more value out of the car.
Do I believe him?
Give me an insight. Yeah.
Just 12.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Vin will just be like, all right. I think even if he does believe him, he still is gonna haggle down and be like, all right, how about we do it for 3 soul coins?
4.
Okay. And I'll run over quickly to the bag of holding, pull out the 4 soul coins, or the 4 of the soul coins I put in there, and I will pay them.
Okay.
Do we have 4 soul coins? I felt like we used all of them.
We did, and then Vin gathered 9 soul coins.
Yeah.
On the way
Oh,
out.
God.
So Pavel is like looking at you because Pavel carries the bag of holding. So he's like looking at you and looking at the hobgoblins, and looking at the soul coins as you take them out, and looking back at the hobgoblins.
We're gonna get so much more money for it. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
Plus, we're helping them out. Like they're gonna be so good. Like they're gonna help us in the Purple City, I bet too. Maybe they can show you that bookstore. Maybe that bookstore has ink.
They do have a bookstore. Okay, maybe they're worth saving. Okay, maybe.
Will's regretting saving the goblins, looking at the soul coins go. Like, just...
Xing will just say, can you trust goblins? What if they steal the car?
Like, we'll kill them. There's okay.
Well, also, it wouldn't Chugga would probably help him out with the repairs as well.
No,
It would just
Chugga's
need more
in charge.
hands
I want to be very clear to these goblins. Chugga's in charge. They do what Chugga says.
Mm-hmm.
You hear that, goblins? I'm talking to you.
Okay.
Between,
Scary lady.
Does Chugga look like he's gonna get murdered and our car's gonna get stolen?
He looks a little
between, like-
concerned about the goblins. Yeah.
Oh my god.
If Jing and I forget what our bearded devil's name is, but
Crikey,
the 2 of them,
yeah.
can they beat up the goblins if they need to?
Yeah, you'd think they could
If
take
we
them.
leave Jing here,
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to bring Jing.
Yeah, I think. Well, and we can leave Lulu here too, so Lulu can watch them.
So we're
I
leaving.
mean, if Spinch is still sleepy, we might leave. And
I was gonna roll
Unless
hit
you-
dice for him. He's at like 10 hit points, so it might be
Yeah,
good.
I'm
I'll roll
I'm,
his
I'm
hit
gonna
points.
roll some hit points as well.
completely out of game. I'm not sure
Right,
if
if we wanna
Olivia
run
would
them.
rather us, be drunk down or stay up here. And
Spinch would want to protect you guys over the property, I think. So he would pretend like he's okay, I think. Plus he has that flaw where he's the best. So,
that's true.
Well, that's right.
yeah.
I keep forgetting about that flaw.
I'm gonna roll his hit dice. This is what I'm rolling here. So
Once you're done, I will roll mine as well.
yeah. Well, he's rolling pretty well.
Yeah, are we allowed to roll hit dice?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
anything
The
like
short
that?
rest goes
Anything else?
unbothered. Yeah.
We no longer have the plus 15, correct?
That was from the feast. Let's check on the feast.
I think
Is
it
that
lasts for
8
24
or
hours.
something. Yeah.
Oh, is it 8 hours?
I'm checking. Yeah, it was 24. You're right. Yeah, so you're good. You still have it if you
Okay.
had it. Yeah.
Nice. That's
Yeah. And then, yeah, because it's your maximum. That's right.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Oh, we got a 10 in there. We got a 10.
Yeah.
How's Pavel doing? Oh,
Pavel didn't take too much damage.
Okay,
The
that's good.
hit dice weren't that good.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to keep going or if I want to get back up to full.
Yeah, because you get half
I might
on
as well.
the
I'm just
long
gonna spend my
rest.
last one. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just gonna spend my last one so I can go up to full. And
I
I do.
have Spinch a little over
Above
full
mine.
from the max, so he should be good.
Yeah, the max. Oh, I'm over the max.
Okay.
Or I'm with the max, so that will be fine.
Can I start reading the PRAT notes during this
Oh
hour?
yeah. Okay. So.
Oh, and I also want to give Tamila a bullet.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
That
See-
bullet, yes, appears to be a little bit different from Lore's. Like it has some sort of special property to it, but you're not sure what it does.
Do I think would work in the same like weapon, or is it like two different?
It'll work in the same weapon, yeah, but it seems to have like an extra effect to it, like something's added to it.
I'm gonna mention to Pavel, and like, do I think it's like magical?
Yeah, either that or alchemical or something that could be identified for sure.
I ask him if he can identify what's extra about it.
I want to read my notes finally.
Oh my gosh, Pavel. Okay. Hand me shit and expect me not to bother you.
I guess identify.
You have the fast ritual too. You're fine.
Yeah, it only takes 5 minutes.
Yeah. You do.
Is he identifying for me?
Okay.
Sorry.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
Which one were you? Well, I'm sorry. I'm curious. Is Pavel identifying for me, or is he reading his notes?
Pavel is identifying, and then he's going to read the notes.
Okay.
Okay. Bill is happy about that.
All right. This is a bullet of tiefling slaying.
Do I think that
That
if
would be why they had
one
it.
shot automatic kills a tiefling, is that what?
So what it does is it adds +5 to attack and damage for that shot.
Hmm.
But it has to be a
It's a
tiefling.
single.
Yeah. A single bullet.
This came out of the office.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know whose office that was. Was it the Abishai's?
Yeah, that was the Dump Commander Nultras office.
I would dump Commander Meltris need a bullet of tiefling sword. Maybe because
Maybe
of the
he has a
golden
teeth in his basement.
Yeah,
That he's gonna
probably.
have to kill at some point.
Pavel, can you read Goblin?
I can cast Comprehend Languages and then
Okay.
read Goblin.
Yeah, it is in Goblin. The notes.
So I take another 5 minutes. And I cast Comprehend Languages.
Yo. All right. And then, okay, so some things you should know. Where is... Oh, hang on.
Just step away for a second. I'll be right back.
Yep. Oh, I'm searching the wrong document. All right, and give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
19, okay.
I thought about using my inspiration, but I didn't.
All right, so give me 1 sec, see if this copy's okay. You get the extra of kind of an overview of its combat abilities.
It's weird that we didn't find a gun, though, to go with the bullet.
It's true. He didn't exactly explore the bodies.
I suppose not. Do we have the Abishai's body?
Oh yeah, I guess it would be in the car. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think you guys specifically removed the bodies from the car.
No. We
Okay.
specifically kept one in for being the goblin, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Didn't exactly copy the best, but still readable. And let's go ahead and take a 10-minute break. You can read that, and I need a drink and a snack.
Okay.
When do we come
You guys
back?
sure? Are you guys sure you don't want to kill the goblins? Because like not being good aligned would be optimal for this.
It's true.
Vin is so much on his pacifism part.
Yeah.
He's not willingly killing the goblins, despite
I am
the fact that they are
joking.
definitely evil. Right?
I am joking.
All right.
Come back at 10 after. Did you?
Everyone?
Yeah, everyone's here. Pavel, did you get to read the notes, or do we need another
Yes, I
minute?
did.
Okay.
And I, from my like Arcana and investigation checks before, I recognized that the fiendish hobgoblin was like controlling the
Mm-hmm.
apparent rat.
Yes.
Okay, so I mean, maybe all we have to do is take out that guy,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm guessing
Mhm.
the other, like they were crouching, they weren't hiding, they were just cowering, right?
Everyone was hiding.
They were hiding,
Yes.
including the fiendish one.
Yes.
Ooh, maybe it's like going on a rampage. That's weird, Pavel. Like hiding from his own creation.
Give me an
Hiding from the
insight
thing that
check.
he's controlling. Maybe they
Retroactive.
were, maybe they're hiding from us. Me make an insight.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean maybe they like heard all of the fighting that was going on and were hiding from that.
No clue.
Wow.
No.
Yeah.
So just roll call. Who all in this group is good? Considers themselves to be a good person.
Finch raises his hand.
And so does
Yeah, I was about to say.
Tamila.
I think You don't see Vin put his hands up. I'm working on it, I guess.
Pavel doesn't put his hand up.
I feel like
I would've killed the goblins.
it's ironic that Vin seems like he's a better person than Tamila, so that feels backwards. But
I think Tamila's way more lawful than Vin, and I think that
Tamila's chaotic. Tamila's chaotic good. She's supposed to be anyway. Y'all are just really pushing that like neutral line. And she just like rebels against you. God damn it.
We are in hell, so all the alignments are usually tested.
Mm-hmm.
And Pavel is supposed to be like true neutral, but if anyone wants to make an argument for something else, you can probably convince me that he is not.
I'd say you're true neutral. I don't know.
Yeah, then Spinch is very obviously good.
Oh yeah.
That was Lulu.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And Jin. But we gotta make a decision on the goblins. I'm now scared that we're gonna come back and we have no machines and Jin and Crikey and Chug are all dead. That would suck.
That would suck, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think they're gonna help us out.
Very trusting of them. I feel like I kind of want to threaten them a little bit. Like, just point out to them that, like, we will catch up with them and exact revenge. Like, see what we did to the chateau? That's them if they betray us.
Yeah, give me.
You didn't like prepay them, right? You like we should wait to pay them until we get back.
Oh, they're already paid.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, ooh, that would have been a good idea. But I got some good vibes from them.
Yeah, give me an intimidation with advantage because you did blow up and kill a lot of people around them.
Okay, am I intimidating at all? I have a 0 for intimidations, but I can try.
Mm-hmm.
Spinch is probably intimidating. Yeah.
Yeah, Spinch, come help me with this. See if you can't.
Okay.
17's fine.
Yeah, 17's pretty good. They were already pretty scared of you guys in general, and they're like, I know you're the scary lady. It's okay. We'll do our jobs. And then you'll take us to Purple City.
Take you within like 100 feet. Y'all can walk in on your own. Kind of thing.
Yeah. They grumble a little bit about it.
About it.
Yeah. But
Don't feel sore later.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did I see any way how the Fiendish Hobgoblin was controlling the Pratt?
The Fiendish Hobgoblin was also cowering.
Yeah,
Yes.
he was also cowering.
But maybe not from the Pratt, maybe from something else.
You didn't see any like object, like there wasn't like a rod or something like that.
Okay, does someone climb inside the Pratt? Like I'm looking at what Pavel has told me are in these goblinish notes. Does it sound like you're supposed to climb inside the Pratt to control it? It's like, look, it's like saying like the creature has like resistance and
no, it's more considered a construct. So it's like a armor and like mechanical insides that are fueled with magic because D&D creates this creature. Yeah. You've seen a shield guardian before, I believe, in
okay. Sorry, this is written from the perspective of it's a shield guarding, but the creature's shield reaction is replaced with this other thing. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So it's like one of those that's been heavily modified. Yeah.
So I don't know if this is worthwhile. I can cast invisibility, maybe on Vin, who could perhaps go in and quickly neutralize the fiendish hobgoblin that's controlling the shield guardian, and then hopefully maybe we don't have to deal with it.
I mean, that would be awesome, but like, can he be all by himself against this hobgoblin? What if it like doesn't go down in one hit? Kind of a thing. 600 feet. I can't even shoot at this thing
Without it getting detected.
without it detecting me.
Mm.
I mean,
Let's
So do
search
you
the
think-
Abishai for your new gun.
that again?
Let's search the Abishai to find your new gun.
We do have his corpse on the salvage
Yeah.
thing, don't we? Okay, can I search the corpse of the Abishai? I'm sure we've pushed off the grinder at this point to see if he has a gun. You still there?
Oops, I was talking on mute. Yes, absolutely. Since there's no rush, no roll is necessary. You do find a handgun, kind of like a revolver that can take 6 shots, or can hold 6 rounds. And it has the stats of +1 crossbow.
No problem.
And it does require both hands to hold, even though it's a handgun.
Gotcha. How
Could
many
we
bullets do I
drive the-
have? How many are in it?
Currently in it, you have 3 bullets.
Are they regular, not tiefling killing?
Looks like all 3 are tiefling slaying. This guy has a vendetta.
I'll put the 4th bullet in the gun, so it now has.
Yep.
Could we drive the demon grinder into the cave? Is it not big enough for that?
The cave. Let me double check. I think yeah, you had at least 10 feet on all sides, so yes, that would fit. Let me double check the demon grinder size. Is that the correct size? Oh no, that's supposed to be gargantuan. Whoops. Which is I think the scavenger is too. No, scavenger is huge. And then the devil's ride is medium, I think. No, it's large. Okay. So, like that.
I could ride the devil's ride in, probably. and
Yeah,
do
devil's
the
ride could
things.
definitely fit. The other 2 can't.
So you said a hand crossbow or a heavy crossbow?
A
light
heavy
crossbow?
crossbow.
This one heavy crossbow. Thank you.
Yes. Just for a flare, it's a gun.
Yeah, I am renaming it.
Yeah.
Did I pull the right one? No, I did not. I'm blaming Multiply for that though.
Mm-hmm.
A cross. What are you thinking, Pavel?
I'm thinking that I would be a total badass wizard if I were to drive the devil's ride and like cast dragon's breath on myself and just like fly, zoom around and roast people.
Do donuts with
And that would
dragon's
be
breath.
pretty cool, yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Be pretty sick.
How much does the pistol weigh? It's not 18 pounds like a heavy crossbow.
No, it would be because it's made out of iron. I imagine it'd be heavier than like a normal pistol that we would see.
5 pounds?
Yeah, let's do 5.
Maybe?
Yeah. And just because of the recoil, it still has the heavy property on it, though. You're not considered small, right? You're medium.
Actually, might be.
Oh,
I think I
You
am.
are considered small.
Yeah, I'm a forest gnome. How does that work? Can I not fire this?
Yeah, I
I'm
think
small.
it's you have
You have like
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it has the recoil. Okay.
Yeah. If you want to
Someone
use
else
your
want this?
inspiration, I'll make it a light crossbow.
I will credit my next inspiration
Okay. All right.
to remember. I will happily credit my next inspiration for that.
Yeah, there you go.
It doesn't. A light crossbow doesn't do as much work though. So just to the group,
Yeah,
would
it's-
someone else prefer to take this?
I don't think I have proficiency with the
I
crossbow anyway.
probably do not have proficiency. Yeah.
I definitely do
I-
not.
I have proficiency with light crossbow.
Just checking.
More than
Spinch
I
fight.
have.
Does Spinch have
Oh,
dex?
Spinch
at all?
almost certainly does. It's just dexterity based. That's it.
No.
He might have a plus
Right?
2.
Let's see. He says
I'm
it
actually-
just says martial weapons. Is it a martial?
Yeah, it's a martial. It's a
Yeah.
ranged martial.
Okay. So martial includes range.
Yeah.
I was like worried I did for a second.
Yeah, martial crossbow. Yep. Okay. Yep. So yeah, Spinch could use it as is.
What do y'all think? You think we should switch it out for the light, or should I keep it heavy and give it to Spench?
I'm okay
We
with
should make
switching
it
over
light
to the
and give it
light.
to Pavel.
You could have a gun and dragon's
Alright.
breath and a motorcycle.
Yeah.
It's an American wizard right there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Lore could use it too, as is. Oh no, because he's the same as you. Never mind. So yeah, he would.
Same as me.
Yeah. The lore could take it if it was light, if you wanted. If you don't like it.
I like it. I'm kind of
Okay.
excited to maybe use it. It's just I
Mm-hmm.
just have to figure it out.
Just have to find a tiefling that you want to kill.
Okay, is
I mean,
Asmodeus
maybe
a
it works on
tiefling?
the fiendish hobgoblin. Like he might qualify as a tiefling.
Maybe, yeah. I think a hobgoblin and tiefling are exclusive. Like
Yeah, probably.
like you one or the other. I mean,
Well,
unless you're
it's almost certainly something where it's because they were combining the drakes with devils, so it's almost certainly a hobgoblin and a devil got combined.
Ew.
Mm.
That
Yeah,
or
and we could-
like Asmodeus had there's a deal with like Asmodeus where he could make you a tiefling, or maybe was that Bell?
It's
Someone could do that.
true.
Asmodeus?
We could make someone we hate into a tiefling by taking that deal. And then I can shoot him.
There we go.
I feel like that
That's
would
the
work,
solution,
right?
guys.
Yeah.
Like you could be all like turn this random person into a tiefling and they'll be like, what? And we'll go shoot him.
You can probably get regular bullets at any forge that you go to as well.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
+5's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
+5 is a lot for one shot.
Yeah.
I'm looking up whether or not my +2 applies to guns. Or mine.
Well, it's a crossbow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it might be all ranged weapons. My
There you
fighting
go.
style. Let's see,
Oh,
what does
should
it say?
be. Yeah, hopefully.
It says choose one of the following. Can't. Yeah. And so archery. All ranged weapons. I have a +2. So yeah.
There you go.
So there we go. That's a plus. That you got +7 to that. That seems like it's a
But well,
deal.
plus my proficiency bonus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And then
What's your dexterity?
you add dex as well. So it should just be my regular crossbow, which is +9, plus another 5 on top of that.
Yeah. So +14 is.
Oh,
Gives
plus
you
it's
a
a
really good
+1.
shot.
It's a +1 weapon too.
The gun, yeah. Yep.
I think I might have a +15 to killing a tiefling. Just put it out there. +15, I think, to kill a tiefling.
That's pretty good odds.
Mm-hmm.
It's dex plus this. I'll add the +5 later. Where's the +1 though?
Okay.
This should be for a normal bullet. This is how it'll go through.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled really bad. Is that right?
Let's
No,
see.
I'm not. It didn't roll right. I rolled a 2, and it had dex, proficiency, and it's a magical +1 weapon.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, 9 plus then 2 for your archery.
And then add archery. So then I would
Yeah.
add an additional 5 on that.
Yeah.
That's 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, right now it's
Only 7 though. Why? Where's my regular weapon?
well, it's not including the
That's
ranged feat in that +7 there.
Well, but then there's +2 at the end of it.
Yeah, so that you have a
It's not
+9
every- I'm
already.
trying to figure out though why the gun has a +7 and because I have a +1 bow. Never mind, I have a +1 bow, so it comes out the same.
Okay, there you
Never mind, only +14. So disappointing.
go. Oh no.
that was sarcasm.
No. All right, I'm gonna start putting you guys on here. Assuming you're going in, all right?
Yeah.
We got.
I think the first thing we should do is that Vin and Pavel should go in. So that Pavel can
Scout.
message the tiefling and see if she wants to share any useful information.
Was it a girl tiefling?
Yes, it was.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be good. Do you want I feel like I have to all the good aligned characters have to stay back. Like me and Spench have to stay back.
Okay.
Really far.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put.
I mean, you're
plan
within 600 feet now.
Yeah, do we plan for this? Are we going to just go in, distract, try to kill it? Are we trying to be sneaky?
I mean, I think the plan is to get as much information as we can first, which is why I want to talk to the tiefling and then figure out what to do. But Pavel wants to what's the devil's ride?
Okay.
He wants to do it.
That is not sneaky. I will tell you that right now.
Okay, he's not on this. He's not on the devil's ride now.
Okay.
Well, I'm also
So it's
going to say, Pavel,
oops, wrong.
only one of these motorbikes is working. If you crash it, you take it in, you take it out, right?
I'm gonna crash it.
Coming
I
out of
can.
your cut.
It'll fit on a floating disc, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So without writing it, I don't know if it's all the way outside. I think where I am is probably I need to be 120 feet to the person. I don't know exactly where they are.
Right.
But I'm gonna go ahead and cast message, and I'm gonna just say, "Hi there, friends here, maybe, hopefully, friends, maybe. What's going on in there? Do you want out?"
Yes, let me out. Please, free me.
I'm gonna cast again. I would like to do that. Can you tell me more about space? Who's there? The monster machine? What's the most effective way to get you out?
Grinka has the keys. There's lots of goblins and hobgoblins, and maybe if you free everyone in the cages, we can help.
Okay, who is Grinka?
Grinka's the leader.
Where is Grinka now?
He's hiding. He says there's someone coming.
All right. Do you see Grinka? Do you know where Grinka is hiding?
Yes, he's hiding in one of the... I don't know what to call it. One of the sides of the cavern walls. That's kind of like a pocket. I think they're gonna ambush you.
Okay. Oh, so that's what that's for. Okay, good. I'm gonna turn to Vin and Millen's bench, or I'm gonna head out 600 feet to where Millen's bench are, and sort of like talk about the plan. So the hobgoblins and goblins know that we're here. They're hiding so that they can attack us.
Mm-hmm.
The woman, I didn't ask her name, but the tiefling, she wants out. She wants help, and she says that if we can, let her out and everything else in the cages out, that they would help us, maybe. And the leader has the key, which I think I'm gonna run back in really quickly. The leader, Grinka, that's the one that looks like a fiend, right?
Yeah, he looks weird.
Okay, I run back away. So it's the one that looks like a fiend. So I kind of want to say maybe I cast invisibility on Vin. Vin goes in and tries to pickpocket the keys, and then we put someone on unlocking the cage's duty as we go in and fight all of them. I feel like the hobgoblin wizards are going to be a pretty big problem, though. With fireballs and lightning bolts and a bunch of them. We have to take them out fast, but there's also a bunch of stuff we have to...
Okay. So, step 1, Vid goes in invisible. It's the keys. And step 2, he, when he's ready for the rest of us, he, gives a signal, and you go charging in on the motorbike, and we come running behind you, and then we just go from there.
Maybe I just
another option. Maybe another option. Finn steals the keys, unlocks the cage with the tiefling. Piggy goes in with him. They're both invisible. I can probably do that, and then I cast invisibility on the tiefling, and they all three run out together.
So we just get the tiefling out and we bolt.
There's.
Didn't you say there's other people in there? Why don't we get the other people out too?
I don't think I saw other people. I saw another Drake, and I think I saw a spine devil in one of the cages.
Oh.
Weird.
Well, Tamilin probably needs more arrows, so,
Actually, I'm running really low because I lost some.
Yeah, that spine devil could probably help. So, how about this? Let's start with the invisibility part, and then I'm sure you guys will figure out when it's time to enact the other part of the plan.
So,
you're laying the spine devil out?
I don't have a lot of spell slots.
Okay.
So we need to decide whether we want to just sneak the tiefling out or whether I should try to fight everyone.
Right. Let's say plan A,
Right.
then goes in, get the tiefling, come out. All good. Plan
Mhm.
B, and when that inevitably fails, right, because it probably will, we go in and we help. That's how we're going to handle that.
Okay, so I'm going to cast a 3rd level invisibility on Spinch and Piggy.
Vin.
Vin.
Vin and Piggy.
Mhm.
Vin is going to pickpocket the keys, steal the keys, go and unlock the tiefling's cage, and then Piggy's going to fly in. Maybe Piggy can do this while he's unlocking the cages. If we get her to stick her hand through or something, Piggy can turn her invisible. With my 2nd level spell slot, and then I have 1 spell slot left, and it's a 4th level, and that's all I have.
When you cast
fire.
invisibility the 2nd time, do I become visible then, or will I still be
Oh,
invisible?
you do become visible.
Okay.
That's
Well,
a
then
good
how about
call.
this? How about this instead? How about you just make me invisible? I do that whole sneaking in bit and getting the key and unlocking it and all that fun stuff, and then I'll just toss a distraction or something like that in there. I'll buy some time for them to run out, and then I'll just run out.
So
Do you want to be uninvisible for your distraction, or do you want to stay invisible for your distraction?
I will likely have to become visible for my distraction.
If you unlock, maybe you can unlock all the cages without anyone noticing.
I can try, but again, I think I got a couple ideas for distractions. Yeah, I can do a couple things.
Okay, so I think step 1, you're going to go get the keys, and assuming that doesn't fail, then you'll unlock her, and then keep unlocking as many as you can, but at some point, you'll go visible, and Pavel will make her invisible in order to get her out. And you do your distraction.
I guess.
So you just gotta tell
Plan A.
So I'll just keep pinging you with message every 6 seconds, and you'll let me know when it's time for us to run it.
I think
we'll figure it out.
Can't you look through Piggy's eyes, or can you not do that?
Oh, I could do that. Well, Piggy isn't going to be invisible. So Piggy will. Well, Piggy was able to sort of hover around before, and it was okay. Maybe Piggy can just hover around. Yeah, I can get
just
info from Piggy.
Okay. You get Piggy in there and not invisible, and then you can watch us play on.
I have to be within 100 feet in order to hear from Piggy, which means that you guys are going to have to as well, and the Pratt is going to know about this. The Pratt, the reason why they're hiding is because the Pratt detected you two before while you were up in the building. That's why they all know about us.
And then there was an explosion, probably.
Yeah, but they were cowering before the explosion.
Oh. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay.
Okay, so the plan is Vin goes invisible, Piggy hangs out by the entrance, Pavel is in the mouth of the cave with the Devil's Ride that we're just walking in.
I think you're gonna ride it in after you chug a potion of fire breathing, right? That's what you wanted to do?
Well, it's a spell that I have to cast. That's a bonus action, and I can run in and do it.
We had a potion of fire breathing. Do we not have a potion of fire breathing?
I do not. I'll say that much.
Alright, maybe not. I just had my head. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
We might have used it. I do think there was one at some point. Yeah.
I think a lot of them are resistant to fire damage anyways, Pavel, just FYI.
Well, it doesn't have to be fire damage.
Actually, they are hobgoblins. I might actually get some good use out of my fire arrows here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I can do acid, cold, fire, lightning, or poison.
Cool. Okay. Vin, is your distraction gonna be loud? Can you be loud with it so we know to come in?
You know what? If it helps, I have a signal whistle. Whenever I do my distraction, I'll make sure I blow that as well. if I can.
Do you want us to get like within 600 feet so their attention is on us so that they know that we're coming?
I feel like we're probably. I mean, I think that's up to you guys. How quickly you guys feel like you can get in there.
I'm worried about being 600 feet back. That seems excessively far back.
You know what? Actually, maybe that's what you do. You draw their attention and make them get ready for it, and just like make it seem like you're just like right outside the door, like just waiting.
Okay. All right. So we're all gonna get like with as close as we can, like hopefully within 100 feet, so that Pavel can have flexibility with Piggy, and we'll hear you if you blow your whistle. Okay. We're also just gonna come in and 10 minutes if nothing happens.
I mean, I think what Vin is suggesting is that Spinch and Tamila are going to move in within the 600-foot range so that they all are on guard and are ready for an assault, and then they're not going to be ready for Vin doing his stuff.
He'll be able to
And they're
pick
gonna be-
pockets. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and I think you're gonna stay with us too. We're all gonna get like within like 100 feet of the entrance. Slowly. But yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'll just be ahead of everybody, so that they're like fully distracted with that.
And if they get like distracted fighting us, that's also okay. You just keep doing your thing, Vin, of opening the gate.
I don't really like
Opening
that
the
as an
gate.
option. I think the plan's gonna work out great, and I have a plan for it. It's all gonna be good.
We're gonna stay like out of visual sight until we hear your signal whistle or Piggy says that we should go in to help you.
Okay.
But we are gonna get within
Okay.
100 feet.
Mhm.
Cool. We got a plan. This is good.
All right. So Vin goes invisible, I guess.
All right.
Yep. Pavel will cast invisibility on Vin.
Okay.
So that's my second level spell slot gone. You have 1 minute.
1 minute. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. 1 minute? Is all the longer invisibility lasts?
Oh no, it's 1 hour. Up
That
to an
sounds
hour.
better.
I was like, if you did greater invisibility, Vin's gonna do some more things than just let him out of cages.
Alright, and then Piggy's gonna fly up to here, following Vin a little bit.
Okay. All right. Just for sake of clarity, can everyone roll initiative for me?
Mm-hmm.
I'll move Piggy back.
And I'll roll enemies in as needed. But just
Not 20.
for
Nice.
keeping the players going.
Your initiative's so much higher than mine.
It's because I have the
The
wiki
monk
staff
thing.
gives me the alert feat. So
Yeah.
that gives me a +5 to it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh,
Even though I
Spinch.
rolled a
I'll just run
17.
Spinch.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. All right. Do you and Pavel's controlling, or we're putting Piggy on Pavel's turn, right? So
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I'm muted. I think what I've been doing is Piggy still gets their own turn, but it's always right after Pavel's.
okay, cool. That's nice. All right. So Vin, yes, go ahead.
All right. I will just start stealthing.
Yeah.
Trying to make my
Stealth
way
check
in.
for your footsteps.
Advantage because invisibility. 21.
Nice. Okay.
I'll just move over this way. I don't know how much movement I can do in one turn, but I'll.
Just let's play
stealth.
like normal turns, like combat.
Okay, so I think I can't. I'm not gonna dash or anything.
Yeah.
So that's 40 to
Yep.
there. So I'll go one more step, so I can go right to there.
Okay. There you go.
And I assume Pavel kind of described where they're at too, because I really do not know where any of them are.
Yeah. Yeah. So as you're entering, you are beginning to see like guys peering around corners, looking for, expecting something to show up. 2 goblins in the center next to this big metal robot seem to be pretty like starved and forced into being out in the open here for some reason. Like they look scared. And then you see everything with like a net on it is in a cage.
Okay. And I assume Pablo would have said, I think this guy is the main guy.
That is the
Yes, or-
robot. Yeah, so there
that's
is
the robot, okay.
there's a hobgoblin that looks fiendish that you haven't seen yet.
Okay, then I will just wait and
Okay.
stop right there.
All right. And Timila and Spinch are waiting for a signal, right?
Yes, I am listening for either Pavel to say Piggy says to go back or Spin's whistle
All right.
before I sprint in. I am on top of Shadow.
Oh, okay, I was like, just make sure Shadow's here. Okay, so all right, then Pavel and Piggy.
So, Pavel is going to cast a message to Vin and say, just to say that the fiendish hobgoblin was in the lower left corner of the space. And then Piggy is going to fly up. And I think I'm.
You dropped him in that
just
space.
dash. Oh, whoops! Sorry. And
okay.
Piggy's gonna dash like just up to here.
Okay.
And on Piggy's next turn, they'll make their stealth check. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, back to Ben.
Okay. I'll do another 45 feet. Pavel said was in the lower left-hand corner, but I don't see anything yet. So I'm just gonna, for right now, I'll start making my way just this way, right to here.
Okay, now you have a view of everything. Yeah, so this guy looks like a little fiendish, a little bit extra devilish than the other hobgoblins.
Okay. So that is probably who I'm going after. Do I need to do another stealth check, or do you want? Is my one just going to carry through?
Yeah, your one carries through until you do something that would make noise. So just walking around, you're fine.
All right, then I will just. I got a view of the room. I'll make my way over there next turn.
Okay. Would you like to move Piggy?
Yes, Piggy will stealth. I don't have his sheet open. Stealth is just a dex. Not very good. So
right.
Piggy's gonna fly just like over to like here.
Yeah, just right out in the open. Piggy's flying.
Yep.
And this goblin is like, an enemy! And he shoots. Rolls a 17.
That hits Piggy.
5 damage.
Yeah, Piggy's gone. Wait, hold on. Piggy benefited. Did Piggy benefit from the feast?
Yeah.
Well, that's a great question.
Okay. Piggy has 16 hit points.
There you go. And the hobgoblin says, "It's just a bat." So you can take the 5 from the arrow. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Is that it for Piggy then?
Yes.
Okay. Vin.
Right. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and I'll just use 40. I guess I'm just going to go like right here, right next to him, and I will attempt to pickpocket him.
All right, sleight of hand.
All right. Do I get advantage on this, or is it just flat for this?
I don't believe invisibility
I think it's just flat.
gives, yeah.
No, it's just flat. I just wanted to double check.
Mm-hmm.
I will burn my inspiration, so I'll get advantage.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I want this to succeed.
Yeah.
24.
Nice. Yeah, that is important. Okay, yes. You very delicately remove the key rings without making a sound as the keys, you prevent them from jingling, and you lift them off of their hook on his belt.
Okay. And then I will just take my last 5 feet back to here-ish, let's say.
Okay.
And then I assume, is this here is the golden tiefling,
Yes.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I will just wait. I won't hand off the key or anything else. That was my kind of turn for that round.
All right, great. Okay, Pavel.
Can Camilla do something actually to get herself ready? She wants to light a torch.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
She's holding a lit torch.
Okay.
Pavel's action is just going to be to cast message to the tiefling and say, "Get ready."
I forget what a torch is. What's the distance of a light on a torch?
I don't know. I mean, we're outside, right?
Yeah.
And mostly just
inside
want, like,
the
a
cave
fire
is not
source.
dark, correct? Like it's like somewhat lit in here.
Yeah, they have some lighting
Appears?
in here. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, you have your torch though. So I just put a little bit of lighting on Tamila, which is fine because you're not using it for lighting. You have night vision. All right.
It's with the purpose of sticking in the ground and shooting an arrow through it.
Yep. It is ready. Okay. Yeah. Do you want to move Piggy?
I think Piggy might just flutter in a little bit, but then they're gonna fly up to the ceiling and hang upside down.
Mm-hmm. Very bat-like.
And watch. Yeah.
Yeah. You hear one of the hobgoblins whispering, "Better not shit on us." All right, Vin.
I love the implication that bats are normal in hell. There's just lots of bats in hell
Yeah.
that just live there.
Mm-hmm. Vin, it's back to you.
I will take 5 feet of movement. I will get right up to the door,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, and I will take out the key. And I will hopefully stick it in the door and unlock it.
All right, give me either stealth or sleight of hand for the sound of the lock.
Okay. Both are the same. So I
Mhm.
will just I'm gonna say I don't get advantage on that one, regardless.
Because it's sound based, yeah.
Yeah. 15.
Okay. Just double checking one thing. Okay. Yes. You're able to unlock the cage. And I guess we see a floating pair of keys unlock the cage.
I mean, as long as I hold on to it,
Oh
I
yeah,
think
that's true.
it stays
Yeah.
invisible, right?
Mhm.
So, and Vin's gonna take the key out and
Yeah.
start moving around to the next one.
Okay.
I think he only can do one. He's not even gonna really open the door. He's just gonna leave the door as is,
Mhm.
and he'll work his way down to this one, and then that will end his turn.
Okay. Great. Yeah, you have no signal yet. And then it's back to Pavel.
It's just occurred to me that if Finn and the tiefling are next to each other, Pavel can cast invisibility on the two of them at the same time so that Finn doesn't reappear. So Pavel casts message to Finn and says that.
Says what?
That if you stand next to the tiefling, Piggy can swoop in and cast invisibility on both of you at the same time.
Okay. Vin will, I guess, just whisper back and be like, "No, we're getting everybody out though." As he's already by the other cage.
In your head, right? I think you can.
Is it? Yeah, in your head. Whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can respond in kind. I am the only one who hears it.
There you go.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. All right. So then, Piggy moved a little bit anymore, or
Just a little bit. That's
okay.
it.
Okay, Vin.
All right. I will do another sleight of hand to see if I can unlock this cage.
Okay.
With the, I don't know what that is exactly, but I'll unlock it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh yeah, right next to him. you see, I heard something, as one of them speaks up, and now they're all going to be looking for you. So I'm gonna roll their initiative. I'm gonna roll the prisoners as well. Oh, it's gonna look like a lot on the screen here. Okay, so let's do a new order. All right. Okay, so we have everyone in initiative now, as they all seem to be on alert and looking for you.
All right. I think for right now, I'm just gonna move over to this guy over here.
Okay.
Just off to the side. But I will be kind of in position to unlock the door after my turn if I feel like it. If not, I have a different plan.
Okay. And no signal, right?
No signal.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. She isn't aware that her cage is unlocked. So she is just kind of keeping an eye out. She seems like she's also looking for whatever he heard. And then Pavel.
Pavel is going to cast message to Vin and just say, "Is there anything you want to tell me?"
I guess Vin will respond back. Yeah, we're getting everybody out. Well,
Okay.
at least 3 of them.
Okay. That's it.
All right. The goblins are gonna come. Let's see. They're gonna come where they heard something. So this guy's gonna come over here. And then this guy is gonna go there. Just doing a straight line. And they're like, I didn't see anything, boss. There's nothing here. And they're just gonna hold their action for if they see something. The spine devil will rattle his cage and say, "Let us out!" And the drake seems very hungry and is just like nuzzling his food bowl. The barb devil rattles his cage and finds it open. And he attacks the goblin here. So that is a dead goblin. And he starts cackling and he starts running away. This goblin makes an opportunity attack and hits him. Okay. Sorry if you hear my doggy. Alrighty. Lots going on. Okay, so these guys are gonna come up. They want to kill that guy and also investigate. So they're gonna go here. They're gonna cast Fireball at that guy.
I think will still hit me.
Yeah, but you and Piggy need to make dex saves.
Okay.
Oops, forgot to target the guy.
Okay. Oh no, that's fine though. That's fine.
Okay, you take.
I got some stuff for that.
All right, It's 29 fire damage.
So with evasion,
There you go.
I'll only take 14 instead.
Nice.
Piggy
Piggy
is
saves,
incinerated.
but he does. Yeah, he takes 14 regardless.
Bye,
And
Piggy.
sorry. And the devil takes 14 because he saved as well. That makes him actually very angry. It seems like he doesn't want to run away anymore. He wants to fight. This guy is also going to do the same thing, except he's gonna step out of the range of it. So what's the fireball again? I gotta double check fireball.
It's like a 40-foot radius. The ceiling wasn't 40
20
feet high,
foot.
more than 40 foot high. Oh, right, 20.
Okay.
The ceiling wasn't more than 20 feet in the air, was it?
No, sorry. 20 feet. Okay, so that also should have got the Drake. I missed the Drake there. And this guy, so his own dude. Alright, so
That poor goblin is just dead.
yeah, the goblin's
I don't even
dead.
think-
Yeah, he can't survive. The Drake, I'm gonna roll the Drake. Drake takes half. And the
Alright. And then
goblin
there's a
takes
second
half.
one coming in as well.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll again as
Okay.
he moves out of the range and then casts.
Okay, 20 probably saves.
Yeah, 20 saves. Let me roll his
So
attack.
I won't take anything there.
Oh yeah, because of fireball. Yep. I mean evasion.
Yeah, because
Yes.
it's evasion still.
Yes. He rolled a 30, so let's roll for the other two guys. Okay, the Drake took half. And then the devil took half. Okay. And the boss will now see you, right? Because you took damage. Is
I
that
don't become
invisibility?
visible if I take damage, do I?
Yeah, let's check
I think it's
that.
only if you
think
lose
so.
concentration?
Okay.
I could be wrong
so
about that,
there's
though.
things that you can do that will drop it, but I don't think taking damage is one.
Oh,
of them.
okay, cool.
Let me. There we go. There's the button.
Oh
So,
yeah, only when you
yeah.
So you could
Attack or cast a spell.
All right,
which I've
yeah,
done
you're
neither
good.
yet.
Okay, good. All right, and then just gonna check how many spell slots this guy has. Okay, good. All right, and yeah, he'll join in on the fireball train. It's another fireball.
A deck save.
Yep.
15? I don't know if I'll do it or not.
Yeah, that makes it. Yeah. So you take half
nice.
of 27.
No,
so
I'll
you
take
take
nothing.
Oh, you take
Still
nothing.
nothing.
Duh. Yeah. The other guys are gonna take some though.
If you could see Vin right now, Vin is just like just sticks his stick into the ground and just climbs up it and is just like hovering on top of it as like the fireball burns around him.
Yeah. The Drake looks really extremely hurt, burned by all this. And then the devil is wounded now, and angry. The Pratt will then walk up, and try and punch the devil. Okay. 10, 18. Okay. All right. Vin.
All right. First thing to ask,
Mhm.
is opening a cage an object interaction? Is it an action? What is it?
I think because you have to unlock the cage, I think it's an action.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. Then Vin is not going to unlock the Drake, unfortunately.
Okay.
Vin is gonna start the distraction portion. So Vin is gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20 to here to get right in front of Big Boss Guy.
Yeah.
And then if Vin is gonna like take his little whistle that he probably has like on a string on his neck and put it in his mouth, get it ready. And then he's gonna pull out something that he's had for a while and he's never got a chance to use. He's gonna pull out his shackles of binding.
Oh.
Which I'm not sure what are.
I think that
but
prevents
invisible-
spell casting, doesn't it?
I don't know. Honestly, I
Oh
don't.
my God.
But Vin is going to.
Is that the thing
Vin,
that sends you to another like pocket dimension that we used on the unicorn?
Oh.
it may be.
Oh no.
Vin would like to place them on this guy in front of him here. And then doing that is almost certainly going to turn him visible. For sure.
Yeah, we're gonna call that an attack.
It's not an attack, but it is
Yeah.
basically an attack.
Yeah.
And at which point, as soon as he becomes visible, he will start blowing his whistle very loudly.
What's the name
so
of
the
the
guy-
shackle again?
I have it down as shackles of binding. I don't
Binding.
know where I got it.
Mm.
I simply know that I had it in my inventory.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, because there's dimensional shackles and there's iron bands of binding. Probably. Let's see.
I don't know which one it was.
Yeah.
I have shackles of binding.
Gosh, where did we get that?
Do you have like if you click on it in the like the gear in your inventory, can you see what it does there? Like in the
I got
description?
it from somebody else because at some point
Oh.
I thought about I was going to use it for
We
I
have
was going to use it
dimensional
for my
shackles
challenge thing.
in
That's
the
the only
items
thing I know
handout.
about.
Mm-hmm.
Was it from Candlekeep or from that weird wizard just outside Candlekeep? Is that where we got it from?
It could be.
We don't have
I got it.
shackles
I think I
of
got it
binding
from Spinch.
in
That's part of the
in
problem.
journal. All we have is the dimensional shackles.
So this was
I
on
think it's the
Vin's
dimensional
personal
shackles.
property, or
This was I think given to me
okay.
from Spinch because I was going to use this to fight what's his name in the traveling tent city, but
Yeah.
instead we didn't do that. So he's using them now.
Okay. All right. Let's
So
go
I
ahead.
wrote in my notes, Vin finds a room with cages holding a fiends in a ritual circle. Fiends appear to be sleeping, 2 potions great of healing, and shackles of binding. This was from the tower. This is from where Grace is now. We found shackles of binding in there.
Okay, we just didn't know what they are then.
Oh, yes.
Well, I mean, all shackles bind, so maybe they're
All
just
shackles
shackles.
bind.
Hang
The
on,
question
I know
is how
where
well they
that
bind.
is. Okay, that helps. Thank you. Inspiration. There you go, Tamila. It's spent immediately on the guy.
We don't have to keep track anymore. Yay.
Mhm.
Okay, so I have to find that. It was a PDF, so give me a sec.
No, you're good. You take your time.
That one.
This is a weird scenario we're in. I figured this is the time to use these sorts of things.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, scallop.
And we also do have dimensional shackles, which is what Spinch had. Same time Vin got his floating boat,
Yes,
holding boat.
but it's different than that.
It is different. Yep, those are the only 2 times I've worked the word shackle in my notes. Was the shackles, the dimensional shackles, and then the shackles of binding here.
All right, I'm gonna say it's like the iron bands of binding, because it does say shackles of binding, but it's not a custom item. It's meant to be like something I would know what it is, but it's not in the handbook, right? So maybe it's a typo, and it's supposed to be the bands of binding.
All right.
So
What are the? I don't know what the Iron Band dividings are. So
that's fun. All right, so it should be in our book here, so I should be able to share it with everyone.
Oh,
Okay.
geez. Actually, I do know what this is. This is a fun one.
All right, so you restrain them until you release it.
And they get one strength check, and then it restrains them for 24 hours automatically. All right.
All right, there you go. So that's what we did. Okay. All right, good. Very fun. Okay. Let's go ahead and roll your attack roll, I guess, for it. We'll do advantage because you're stealth.
Yeah. I'll just do a normal. Is it dex based? Is it strength based? What is it?
It's dex based. It's a ranged attack roll, technically.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna roll my quarterstaff,
Yeah.
or I'll roll my dart for it.
Okay.
That's basically the same.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
Oh no.
It misses.
It does. So if it misses, there's something in there.
On a hit.
Okay, it
Or
just becomes a
missing.
sphere once more. So
Okay.
it's just on the ground right now. But because it's
Okay.
an attack roll, you are visible. So you
Right. Well, if
Yep.
it's an attack roll, then I'll pull out my
Mhm.
my stick, and I'll just attack him with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna attack this hobgoblin instead.
Okay. Yeah.
Because we might as well just get that done.
Mhm.
Should not be an advantage, so just 27.
Just a 27. I suppose that hits.
And you know what? I will spend a key point. Let's make a stunning strike.
Okay. Yeah. So it's con save.
Con save. DC 14.
Oh yeah, he's stunned.
Okay, so that one's stunned.
Oh.
I will then bonus action offhand attack the one in front.
Mhm.
See if I can do the same thing to him.
Yeah.
Unarmed. 20?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. I'll spend another key point, see if I can stun him.
Okay. So another con save. 12. So he's stunned too, right?
Yep, both are stunned.
Nice. Gotta love monks.
Big whistle noise,
Yes.
big whistle noise. And I will just I'm just gonna stay there. But I am gonna give a thumbs up over to the tiefling. But that's it.
Awesome.
A weirdly successful turn.
She looks confused at your thumb, and doesn't seem to understand what that means.
Okay.
Tamila, your turn.
Tamila is unhappy with how far back she is, but she is going to go ahead and run forward on Shadow. I think when she runs forward 50 feet, she still can't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
Can I grab my tokens? What was it? I think it was here. Measure one more time. Here to here. Up one. I do not think I have line of sight on anyone. I kind of sort of see this guy.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah, I'll say you see like his tail. Yeah.
His tail.
Yeah.
Oh, so you do I can see the I can see the
Yeah, the devil.
barb devil, or I can see, or can I see the hobgoblin behind him, or this guy? They're just outside of, like, I don't know, the artwork is makes it a little hard to tell if I can see them or not.
Yeah, I don't
I see them with cover, maybe.
Yeah, you could tell they're there. Yeah, it would be a high cover for them. 3/4 cover.
Okay, and try for it anyways. Tamila sticks her gonna stick her torch in the ground. And is going to try to get this hobgoblin back here.
Okay.
With a fire arrow with 3/4 cover.
Yeah.
Okay. Fire arrow. Alright, shot 1.
Wow.
And it's also silver, if that makes any difference.
Yeah. No, that hits even with the cover. So that's 9.
Oh, so no hunter's mark. I apologize. That should
Oh,
not have been turned on.
what's the hunter's
So last 6. Take 6 off the
Okay, so
sneak attack.
13.
The 12.
Okay.
So it's only.
Got it.
I apologize.
No worries.
And then
Yeah, you'll hear him yell out, "There's more of them coming."
wait, sorry. I mean terrible. Should have taken the 4 off because there's no sneak attack.
Okay.
I didn't say it. I should have hunter's marked. Can I hunter's mark in between my 2 actions where I get to shoot 2 arrows?
Yeah, they're flexible with how you spend your actions and your bonuses.
Okay.
So that's fine.
So take an additional 4 off of that.
Okay.
It's not there, the first one.
Gotcha.
But now I am going to hunter's mark on this dude back here.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to mark him or
I
not,
think there's
but
a
I am
bullseye.
concentrating on that.
Yeah.
Cool. And I'm concentrating, so I'll mark that. And the second arrow, 16 plus 2, 18.
18.
Really
that just
bad
hits,
damage.
actually. Yeah, so, but another 11 damage. Okay, great.
11, yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Took 2 fire arrows.
Yes. Okay. Suspension is going to probably just dash. Oops, I still have circle. I think he's only 30. Let's double check. Yeah, he's only 30. Okay, so he'll get to there. There we go. The tiefling is a bit scared, and so she'll try to shake her door and say, "Let me out!" And realize the door is open. She kind of like stumbles forward a little bit out of her cage, and she's gonna try and run away. So trying to avoid any attacks of opportunity.
Well, these guys are stunned, so they won't have any. They're just frozen in place.
So yeah, she can go that way then. But the Pratt, no matter what, would get her.
Yeah. Unless she disengages.
Oh yeah, she'll do that. Thank you. Forgetting basic mechanics.
Hey, no, you're good.
There we go.
She would be too in that moment.
Yes,
so.
exactly. I was just getting into character. Thank you. Pavel.
Alright, Pavel is going to use half his movement to jump on the Devil's Ride.
Uh-huh.
And then we're going.
All right.
I'm lagging so hard right now.
Oh no. You're trying to drive
Can
up?
Yeah, I'm just trying to select both of them. Can I?
Oh.
How do I do that?
Oh, is it maybe not
Okay.
under your control? Okay, there you go. It's working.
No, it is under my control. It's just
Okay.
I can't select both tokens for some reason. Okay, I'll just move the Devil's Ride and then move Pavel onto it.
I can do that. I can help you out.
Okay.
That's like 60 feet there. I moved you there.
Okay. Oh, there's so many things. Okay, so can Pavel, I guess this is probably a stunt. Can Pavel, drive into the opening of the mouth, grab onto the tiefling, and, do a wheelie and spin the motorcycle around, then drive back out?
Yeah, it's definitely a stunt.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm either going to crash this or save the day.
Yep.
What is it?
Use the bike's
it's
dexterity. Yeah.
Stunt. Okay, so this is it. Oh, that was a 2 GM. Uncertain the driver and the Devil's Ride can expend 10 feet of movement to perform one free vehicle stunt, such as a wheelie or a burnout. So it's a if the driver succeeds on a DC 10 dexterity check using the bike's dexterity, the stunt is successful. Okay, so that's what I need to do. Let me know when you're done editing, and I will roll
Okay.
I just need to beat a 6.
Now. There you go.
No, I just need to beat a 5. I just need to beat a 5.
You can do it.
Okay, here we go. You know, I'm gonna use my inspo on this.
Nice.
I just want to be safe.
It's gonna be so cool.
Okay. 14. We did it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I drive in. I do a wheelie. As I'm doing it, I reach out and grab the tiefling by the hand, and assuming she doesn't resist, because I can't grapple her.
No, she
I've
doesn't.
already used my action.
Yeah.
I can go back out, and I think I have like 40 feet left, so we're just like zoom in.
Yeah. There you go. And I'll grab her, put her on there with you.
And I'm afraid that I'm just like dragging her because I don't think there's room.
Yeah, she would have to like. She can kind of ride the back a little bit. There's like that little bump on the back, but
really make those 2-seaters.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable. Yeah,
we need a sidecar. That's what we need.
Yeah, a sidecar would be great. Yeah, I'm sure it's possible. Just not in the heat of the moment.
Okay, that's it.
A very slick move. Everyone sees Pavel being way cooler than normal. Okay, goblin. That one's dead. There's one in a cage. It's like, hey, let me out too.
Wind just whistles.
And the spine devil's like, me too, me too. The drake, you didn't free, right?
No, I did not get a chance to free the drake, so Drake is not free, unfortunately.
So Drake's just kind of like trying to like get rid of the embers that are still on him, like rolling around to get rid of all the fire and then licking his wounds. The devil's gonna try and fight the Prat. So he's gonna start. Actually, he's gonna try and summon a devil first. Let's see. Nice. So he summons another barb devil to fight with him.
Good news for us in this moment.
Yeah. And he can put it within 60 feet, so he's gonna summon him right on the boss guy. Because he's angry with him. Yeah. Okay, and then we'll just have him fight on this initiative. So the summon devil will attack the boss. And he gets advantage for the stun, right? For melee
advantage
attacks.
for the stun.
Nice. So checking that. All right, he gets 3 hits, 2 with his claws and 1 with swinging around his tail. And he seems to share this guy's anger for these hobgoblins. And then it's the hobgoblin's turn. Okay, that one's stunned. Hunter's marked guy is going to throw a fireball.
You want to hit us? You want to hit me and the rest of the people over here? The boss included?
No, he wants to throw it down here. So he's gonna get
that's lame.
Everyone in that circle. So
Counter spell?
Dex.
Dex save?
Counter spell? Cough?
I can't see him. I can't see him.
Darn it. Dang it.
Yes, Dex save. DC 13.
That's a 9.
Nice.
I double clicked.
Okay.
Oh, darn.
Oh. Ooh. Pavel is going to use his reaction to juke on the Devil's Ride. So the Devil's Ride gets advantage.
Okay, great.
It's a good thing.
We need that advantage almost.
I still didn't make the DC, unfortunately.
Oh, it didn't? Oh, no.
It's going to explode.
No, it'll be fine. It has 25.
Okay, 25 damage.
But Lahiri, I'm sorry, the tiefling is knocked out on the back.
Okay.
I did an
Spidge can
X so
help
we
with
can
that
do
at
a
least.
sleepy instead of an X. And then Spinch takes half. So, doing that. Oops, I did 454. Oh my gosh. 54. There we go. Okay. And Tamela, did you do yours?
You said 25?
Yeah. If you...
Yeah, she took 25.
Okay.
She missed it with a dex save of 9.
Oh, yep. Yep. Got it. Okay. Cool. That is his turn. Is there another one?
No, that's just
No.
him.
Yep.
For right now.
He's stunned. Yeah. So this guy will unstun at the end of his turn, right?
End of my next turn.
End of
they'll
your
unstun.
turn. Okay, got you.
Yes.
Cool, cool. So then stunned. Pratt is gonna punch the devil. Oh wait. No, he's going to squeeze past the devil and go for Spinch.
Rude.
Yes. And punch Spinch. And because Spinch is good aligned, we're gonna use his reaction. Well, if he hits him. Let's see if he hits first. Yes, he hits on one of the attacks for 15. Brings this down to... And then he's gonna roll an extra 3d6 psychic damage. So another 14 on Spinch. Okay. And then, so it did psychic damage. And then he has to do a whiz save. And the DC is... $13. Spinch makes it. Okay. Alrighty. That's the Pratt's turn. Vin.
Okay. Vin will just give a whistle to the other Barb Devil and a little salute. He's gonna pick up the shackles of binding, whatever they're called.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are all stunned, so they're gonna take opportunity attacks. 5,
Yes.
10, 15, 20. Okay, 30. I can now see the Pratt.
Yes.
I would now like to make a ranged attack on the Pratt to see if I can to bind it.
Awesome.
If anything is going to make the DC 20 strength thing, it's going to be the.
Hey, you know what? It has to use an action. It has to use an action to
Yeah.
do that.
True.
That takes away
True.
a turn. That's
Yep.
valuable here.
Yeah.
All right. So dart attack. I don't know what I need to even hit. Hopefully, I can roll half decent.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Wow.
Can't roll decent.
Yeah,
So it just
you
goes
watch.
flying off again.
Yeah, as it tumbles next to the Devil's Ride.
All right. So 25 to there, or that was 30 to there.
Mm-hmm.
I can't make it back to them. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go up to this guy and just attack him a bunch.
There you go.
So staff back out.
Mm-hmm.
14's probably gonna miss.
No, that hits. Yeah, he's a wizard. So.
Oh, does it hit?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you another con save
All
for
right.
the wizard.
13. So
That
he's stunned.
fails. Just fails. Yep, stunned. And then I will just do 2 more attacks, or just 1 more unarmed attack at advantage.
Mm-hmm.
24 for another 9.
Nice. He is
And I guess
badly
I
winded,
think I have like 5 feet left, so I'll just slide out of the way just so Tamila can get there if she needs to.
Cool.
And now these 2 are now unstunned.
Okay, thank you. Boop. Boop. I just realized the music's still on the chill mode.
So chill. I don't understand.
Do this mix version. Okay. All right, Tamila. Speaking of you.
Camilla's going to bonus action disengage because she's sneaky. And she's going to use part of Shadow's movement to get up into a better spot up here. And let's see, so that's 20 feet of movement to get there. And she is going to shoot at the guy that's 100 marked, and she does get sneak attack now that Vin is sitting there.
Yeah.
You also
Do
have
you have
advantage because he's stunned.
disadvantage? Well, you have disadvantage for being next to the Pratt.
I disengaged. I disengaged from it.
So you can move out of its reach, but as long as you're like within 5 feet of it,
You just need to move, move up there. And then you have it actually advantage because that one is stunned. So you would get sneak attack regardless of if I was there or not.
Okay, cool. All right, so turning on sneak attack. Can I move the torch around? Is there enough on fire from the fireball that I can use the fire arrows? How does that work?
Yeah, I don't think anything's on fire here. There's some embers. You know what? Yeah, we'll say some of the supports, the wall supports were lumber, so you would have like some fire on the wall that you can use.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I'm going to. So do you want me to mark where I left the torch?
Yes.
Back over here.
Yeah, we'll put a.
I think it's like there-ish. I don't know. Cool. That works too. All right. But yay, thank you. I'm going to, if I can use a fire arrow, I'm definitely going to shoot the stunned guy at advantage twice. Try to get him down.
He is badly wounded, so you might just do one.
Once.
There you go.
15 plus 2 is 17.
Yep, that's enough. To get him, completely kill him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
In that case, she's going to keep moving forward on Shadow. Use 20 feet out of Shadow's 50 to get over to here, probably. Yeah. Here. And I'm just swapping Shadow to the other side of me. Shadow's on my token.
Yeah.
And she going to shoot this guy.
All right.
Can I use the fire arrow? I would not. I had sneak attack on this guy. I don't think I have sneak attack on this guy.
You don't because you already used it. But I think this guy is an ally.
Yeah. So yeah, you would on your next round. Yeah, if you wanted.
Okay, good to know.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. And then she'll shoot that guy then.
Nice.
So I do still get advantage because my ally is within 5 feet. Is that a thing?
No. It's still
only
just
on
a normal
sneak
roll.
attack.
So it's the 11, unfortunately. 11 plus 2.
Yeah.
Plus 2 though.
13.
Yeah, that's enough. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, these guys are easy to hit. Right?
Yes.
That's good.
Actually, squishy wizard.
Yes, squishy wizards. Actually, that's enough to kill him. You rolled pretty high there.
Wow. Oh, shoot. All right.
The devil did a lot of damage.
Mount that guy up.
I would have. Oh, yes, I didn't. I didn't have a bonus action to do it. So is my Hunter's Mark just gone, or is it still like I'm still concentrating on it and I can move Hunter's Mark?
You're still concentrating, yeah. So next round,
which I should roll 4 from the fireball. I'm gonna roll concentration
roll
from the fireball. Nope, Hunter's Mark is down.
Okay.
Which means that this guy would not have taken. He would have taken sneak, but he would not have taken that last 1 point.
That's fine. Yeah, he still would have died. Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
Nice to
know. There's so many things to turn on and off.
Yeah.
And then she has another 10 feet, so she's probably going to move. She can hide. Can she kind of like, rough terrain, kind of get cover back in here from this guy who's like for sure gonna fire?
Since you're small, for sure you can get some cover back there.
Cool. I don't think it helps with fireball, but
yeah, it is wood barrels, so
she'll stay out here. She's fine. She's fine where she is. She's ready to dodge.
All right. So the Pratt no longer has instructions, so it's going to follow its directive. And so Spinch is still battling the Prat over here. He is going to use his sword. Or no, he has a short sword, yeah. Why isn't it rolling? Oh, it is. I'm just not scroll down. My bad. Alright, so we'll take the first roll, but with the short sword, so it only would have been a 10. And then we'll take the second with the short swords. That would hit. So we'll do the short sword damage, which is 5. And he will ask for some help over here. Lahiri will oh, she's knocked out, never mind. Pavel.
Oh man. Do I try to kidnap the Prat guys? Is that a bad idea? Okay, I am going to.
The bands of binding are right next to you.
Yeah, the bands of binding are not too far away. You could easily pick them up and use them.
I could. What kind of an attack is the bands of binding? It's a
range attack, dex based.
Yeah, range with dex.
With proficiency?
Yes.
I don't know if I would hit that. It would be a +5 to hit, and this thing looks like it's gonna have a big AC. I don't think that's gonna work. And then my plan might not work. I don't know what else I can do to help Spinch. Are we gonna get through this guy's hit points? And I need to make sure that this tiefling doesn't die to death saves.
I would rather keep the tiefling alive than do anything to the Prat.
Okay. Do we want to give the tiefling the devil's ride and just let her go?
We don't know where she's
Isn't she
going.
unconscious?
Yeah, she's
but
unconscious
I could use a potion of healing to get her back up.
I can track her.
Okay. I will keep the tiefling alive because she might have failed her last save and she might get a 1 on her next turn, assuming she's even making saving throws. So I am going to use my action to take out and give her a potion of healing.
Regular one?
Well, it's yep. 2d4 plus 2. Okay.
Nice.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
And then so that's my action. I don't have a good bonus action right now. So I am going to so I need to mark up my potion of healing. So I give her that. I'm just gonna give her the Devil's Ride. I think that's the safest play. Better than letting it get destroyed, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I will drive it up to here and dismount and tell her, good luck, that's the way out. If you want to meet up with us, you can find Chugga.
Where?
But I can't. Can I tell her where? I don't know.
Yeah, you can just give a general direction. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give her a general direction. I can't get Pavel.
Yeah, just move this out of the way. Yeah.
There we
She'll
go.
take
Okay,
off.
now it's okay, now it's fine. Okay.
And she'll
so
say,
now...
check. Grinka has something in his pocket. I think it helps control the Prat.
Okay. Something in Grinka's pocket. Okay. So that is it for me. I think I don't want to be anywhere where I'm actually gonna be. I mean, what do? I don't want to be in a fireball again. I go. Pavel like dances back and forth and gets stuck in. That's my turn.
That's a good turn. You save someone.
Mhm.
All right. The goblin and the spine devil still ask to be let out. The barb devils go. All right, so this one's gonna attack the hobgoblin. Okay, nice. The hobgoblin is now pretty badly wounded. This one's gonna come down and attack the Pratt. Nice, got a nat 20.
Ooh, nice.
Okay. All right. And then the
Does his
hobgoblin.
clone get to attack the hobgoblin?
Yes, it did.
Or
Yes.
devils?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
this one was
Yeah.
attacked and the Pratt was attacked. So the hobgoblin is gonna look for the best thing to do.
He doesn't want to
here.
fireball me and Tamila. He doesn't want to do that as his dying wish.
All right, he's going to circle. Oh, circle here. Needs to be a 20-foot radius, so that would be 4 by 4. He's casting fog cloud, so a big cloud of fog appears and obscures the area. Where's he gonna put it? He's gonna put it... Yeah, probably here. Okay. And then... Do-do-do. Okay. Double checking on the definition of heavily obscured or something.
I think you get advantage on certain things,
Okay.
like stealth.
Yeah, it's
Is it a lot
similar
like
to
darkness?
darkness. Yeah, so you have the blinded condition when trying to see something in a heavily obscured space. So we're gonna hide him. And then we're gonna... Okay. Alright, sorry about that. It took a while. Grink is down. Pratt will continue attacking Spinch. Token. 2 punches. And Psychic Blast. Okay. Spinch is 1 hit point from... Oh, wait. Is that once per day or once per short rest?
Once per day, I think.
Did he use that? No, he hasn't used it today yet. So he is at Relentless Endurance Pops. He's at 1.
Ooh, boy, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so that's Pratt's turn. Vin.
Okay. I think Vin, regardless of the fog cloud, is still going to go with the same plan. Full speed, running in. He knows approximately where that dragon cage is.
Yes.
Going to move to here.
Mm-hmm.
Use his action to put the key in the lock.
Mm-hmm.
open up the door. How much movement did I use there? 25 to get there. And then I will move 30, 35, 40, and get ready to release the next one. I will swing the door wide open so the dragon is at least aware that the door is open now.
Nice. You hear it
Whistling.
roar in gratitude.
Yep. Whistling the whole time.
You hear the whistle to pass through the cloud.
Yeah, you hear just a whistle echoing for the halls.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And that's it.
Awesome.
That is my turn.
Okay, Tamila, you're currently blinded in the cloud.
Okay. Tamila is annoyed. She heard Vin move through though, and she heard Spinch asking for help, and I think that is her priority given she can't see the fireball dude.
Mm-hmm.
So she is going to her and Shadow to move to here, and then she is going to shoot at the rat.
Okay.
And she does not have Hunter's Mark, but she does have Sneak, and I've probably exhausted my ability to use fire arrows, so we're just going to say it's a regular arrow. Regular silver arrow.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so shot 1, and it's... Yeah, it's not at advantage, but it is sneak attack. Shot 1, and shot 2. And sorry, and no, it should have been no sneak on the... Well, the first one, it depends if the first one hits or not, but only sneak attack on one of them.
Okay. Yeah, so the first one doesn't hit or pierce the armor, but the second one's able to damage the armor here. So we'll use this, we'll add the sneak there. So we have 6 plus 6, 12. Okay. All right. After this round, just so everyone knows, I'm probably have to call it a night. But
I think that's a good call.
yeah.
A good call.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, good.
That's a good call. Tamila wants to use the rest of her movement to come out and maybe, I don't know, pull it away from Spinch, potentially. Okay. So she has another 30. Yeah. So hopefully staying out of its reach, she's going to move down.
All right.
Here. But that is Tamila's turn.
Awesome turn. Okay, so then it goes to Spinch, who's going to use most of his lay of hands and his second wind. So D10 plus 3. Aw. Inch. Okay.
That's so unlucky.
Yeah.
He gets a bonus, right? Okay.
Yeah, plus 3.
4. It's 4.
Yeah. Okay. And then he will use an action surge to attack. So 2 short swords. That misses. That hits. Okay. 7. Can he smite here? Would it help? Let's see. What you got? What you got, Spinch?
Thunder Smite is a bonus action. I think you can just do the 1d8 though. Right? Because just a regular smite. It does Radiant though, which we know isn't very good.
Yeah, I was hoping Thunder, because I don't think it has Thunder Resist. Action Surge doesn't give a bonus action. Let me see. Just one additional action. And a possible... Wait, on your turn you take one additional. Okay, yeah, so just one additional action. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't give him the ability to do that. Alright, so he'll save the spell slot for the next round. Okay, sorry. You hear the motorcycle rumbling in the distance. Pavel.
Okay. Pavel is going to step forward bravely. Gonna go 15 feet forward, and Pavel is going to cast Shadow Tentacle on his own shadow, like right here.
Okay. I think I
I
added
still don't see it, so we're just gonna go wee.
Lovely.
And so what I do is I get to make the okay. Anyway, Shadow 27. Oh my god. Okay.
Hits.
So like Pavel like sort of steps forward and he's talking backwards, and as he does, his shadow twists on the ground and rises up into this this ropey form, and it just lashes forward and it goes into the visor of the thing. It just goes straight into it and just like expands into all of its limbs and starts holding it. Actually, I didn't need to be here. I could have been back here.
Yeah, do that.
Which is what I would want to do. I would want to be back here. Even this is closer than I necessarily want to be, but it's where I'm going to be. And so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move forward with him grappled. So I move 1, 2, 3. It moves 15 feet forward, and my not penis goes. I can't move it. Why can't I move it? Oh
you
my
should
god.
be able to. It's your drawing.
20. I know, right?
Right there?
I...
You have to click directly on the line.
click...
Oh, you're clicking Tamilla's lines. That's why.
Oh, that's probably it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
gosh,
no, I was deleting those.
That
to,
was you?
to
Oh,
get them out of the way.
Yeah.
I seem to... Oh my gosh, now I've got both of them.
Alright, just
can we
ping
get the
where you
actual
want it.
thing?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that
it's just to the right of Pavel.
I thought
and
yeah, I really should have.
the last thing I'm gonna do is yell out, Grinko, the fiendish hobgoblin, has something in his pocket
Okay, awesome.
that controls the Pratt.
Oh, I
Get
gave
it.
you
Get
edit,
it.
but not view. Sorry.
Oh,
It's
funny.
under spells now.
Okay. And I can't control this one that's on the field now.
Oh, okay.
So maybe I'll
we need to
just,
fix
if
that.
you gave it to me, maybe I'll just put it down.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. And then, can this guy move 15 feet to the right?
Yeah. Like that?
One more, actually.
One more. Sorry.
Yeah.
There you go.
I just ram him into the wall.
Yeah. Awesome.
And that's it.
Okay. Very well done. Take inspiration. I love that description. Okay. Goblin is not free yet, but he sees you approach and it's like, yeah, let me out. And the spine devil's like, nah, let me out first. The Drake is free. And you hear the sound of digging. Okay. Barb Devil is blinded. Oh no, he has Devil's Sight. Magical. Well, that's darkness. Interesting. Okay. Guess that doesn't count. So he's gonna walk through. And see his friend and help him with this Pratt. So. attack too. Nice. Another nat 20. Pratt is officially wounded now. Down. Pratt's turn. He's considered restrained, right? So he can't move.
Correct.
Speed 0. So he's just gonna attack the devils then. We'll do a fist for each one. Punch for each one. Okay, so this one takes 11. And this one misses. Okay.
His attacks are at disadvantage as well. Augustine.
Oh, good to know. Oops. Okay. Vin.
Do you want to call it there, or do you want, because we're at the top
Oh,
of
it's the top of the round.
round.
Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. That was a lot of fun, everyone. Take notes on this
We still
chaos.
haven't finished this.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
this was a lot of chaos.
This is crazy.
This is fun though.
Yeah. And we'll pick this up in a couple weeks.
Yes.
Fun.